Zachary, my man. How you doing, my dude? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful fucking day, boys. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Today is another live stream, another day for us to do stuff. So with that, I want to start off with a song. And it isn't very long. It's a quickie. Just a quickie. Wait, is it loud? It's a little loud, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna turn it down a bit. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live stream. Oh, are you giving us 3 hours? Sure, let's fucking go for 5 hours. I don't know about 5 hours. Let's see how fucking tired I am, man. What's up, Tomahawk? What up, bro? We got Revenge. We got Cinderella, Bombaro, Punches, Seabar, Kren. How you doing? Beautiful. We got Charles, Blazer, Prolimix. What's up, man? How are you two? Doing pretty good, Frolin. Doing pretty good, man. Man, kind of good. We hanging out. Zachary, my man. How you doing, my guy? Our group already started. That's awesome, man. Got full 5 folks in the group. Do I join these or do I just watch these, man? Either one works for me, man. I can either join these and do them or I can just watch. Either way works, man. Hey, I can participate for some, but I definitely want to do majority of them where I get to spectate. We get to watch the duels. This is going to be a lot of fun. Also, can Wonderland in the chat write something? Can Wonderland in the chat write something? You know who you are. Hope everybody's having a great one. What's up? It's Sandisk Snipes. How you doing, my man? Yo, please join in some. Alright, Killer, just for you, my man. I'll join in some of those. 5 hours? No. I don't know about 5 hours. Maybe not. Because yesterday, honestly, we were doing the duels on EU. I was having so much fun and 3 hours flew by. I literally felt like only an hour and a half flew by, but it ended up being 3. I had so much energy yesterday for like the duels because, you know, not having them Friday and then coming back kind of sort of fresh Saturday. Like I really wanted to get into them, man, and I got super into it. We get so many duels. I have like 8, 9, 10 clips maybe saved. I will see how many of those are as videos. I'm gonna take only the best of the best and pop them out as the good old video holes. Where is Wonderland? Wonderland at Wonderland. Not seeing anything. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we are. Here we go. Perfect. Cool. Now we're set. Alright, boys. Let's get into some 5-5-1-1 duels. Let me get the mix up and running. So, yes or no, chat, to me playing the first few. Yes or no? Join or nah? Join or nah? I need to know. That's all I want to see. Join or nah? Join or nah, chat? Join or nah? How y'all doing, though? How y'all doing? Yes, nah? I'm trying to say nah. Is this on an A or you? No, it is an A. It is an A. She's not saying nah. She's saying an A. That's what it is. She's saying an A. She's not saying nah. Join or not, chat? Join or not, motherfucker? Let's go! Let's go! Join. Oh, you guys saying join. NA because yesterday was EU, sad I missed it. It's all good, Marcus. Today we'll show you what the NA is all about, man. You guys saw some of the play styles of EU. Today we'll show you the good old NA. We'll show you if NA is better than EU or the other way around. You guys will get to figure out for today. Let me also show it up on a Discord. Let me know. Letting everybody know. That was a voice crack. That was embarrassing. Everyone, today's duels are on NA. Join for NA duels. And I guess I can repose the yeah, I can repose the stream quality thing. Alright, let me check my talents if I'm gonna be joining these. Mark for Death, Iron Stomach, Blind Powder, and we want to drop Smoke Bomb for a drink. And we're going to drop Thick as Thieves for, I guess, Dismantle? That sounds good, yeah. That sounds good. You also go turn on War Mode stuff, because I usually... Nowadays, I have War Mode off, just so I can get through it from A to B easier. Also, I hate it when the Alliance gets together into, like, a raid group or whatever, because you can't really do much about it, you know what I mean? Can't really do much about them. Changing my talents to... Outlaw PvP. Got my 20% haste, right? Yeah, I do. Awesome. Awesome. Pop that in there. Gonna swap out the other specs too, just to make sure I have the right gear. Maybe some right trinkets for this, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me make sure all the specs are good set up to go. Zachary. I got Boom and Killagen too, the Ultimate Poggers group. I got a full group, by the way, if you want to do Horde versus Horde. Yeah, we can do a Horde versus Horde. I'm gonna open up a group myself. 5-5-1-1 duels. Join. If anybody wants to join in, you're more than welcome to, ma'am. I'm gonna pop these in. We got an ally group, 4 out of 5. I'm not lead. Okay, Cinderella's lead for the alliance group. While alliance group is getting together, I guess we'll do a first horde versus alliance thing, yeah? First we'll do horde versus alliance. We'll see how well that goes. And we'll figure it out from there. I think I want cheat Elizabeth, cheat death. I don't even know what I want. Internal bleeding for sure. Toxic blade, poison bomb. Do I want to go master poisoner? That seems to be the way to go, but maybe elaborate planning is better. I know that this is good for like the wound poison. I think I'll stick with elaborate planning. That's what I know for now. That is what I know, at least for now. PvE God X. Okay, cool. I'm the lead of the ally group. Seavark is the lead? Okay, so we're gonna have to get a second horde group then, yeah? I got PvE God with me. Who else wants to join in, boys? Find weakness, mark for death. We can go cheat death, I guess. Dark Shadow, cool. Oh, Brackarak, okay, cool. I'm getting together another horde group. So we're probably gonna do horde versus horde, then horde versus alliance, and then after that, we can just have a whole bunch of people dueling one another, okay, boys? I think that's how we'll do. That gear is okay. Not that much mastery. Not that much mastery, but maybe it won't hold me back that much. Another mastery is like the best stat, but I don't have like a full mastery as subtlety build anymore. So maybe we'll be okay. Although I would want to swap out the trinkets. Do I wanna? And I could try the PvE trinkets. I could try PvE trinkets for a bit. Queue us? No, wait. Do you want me to do a spectator mode, or do you want me to actually participate? Like, if I'm actually gonna participate, we need to get more people on the horde. I need 2 more people then, boys. I need 2 more people then. Yeah. Body didn't get 2.1 though. What? Dala hit 2100 yesterday with body and wasn't carrying him pretty hard, especially 1v2 Sturge versus Pika. I saw that, dude. That was nutty, man. Hey, congratulations to the both of you, dude. Congratulations to the both of you. Okay, now I swapped it to the game capture because the other one lowers my FPS heavily. That's awesome, man. Hey, congratulations to the both of you, man. I need to go do some more 2s. A buddy of mine hasn't been on, so I haven't been able to play that much. But hitting 2K, I wonder if the rating is inflated yet. But yeah, you guys got yourself a rogue red pally. That's like the biggest scumlord group. Hey, Sav! Hey, man. Hey, man. Wanna join some duels? I'm asking Sav if he wants to join in on some duels right now. You've already deleted the stream too. Wait, he just deleted the stream, the clip? Or what? What's up, dog? What's up, Motherboar? How you doing, my dude? Hope you're having a good one. Can expect time. We don't want you 1v5 and everyone. No. Punches, we will have me join for some. I'm not gonna 1v5 everybody. I'm fucking washed up. I'm so rusty. I'm gonna lose every single one of them, honestly. But then, we will also do actual games as well. We will do real games. Alright, boys, we need 2 more for the team horde. We got a team already on the horde. We got almost a 5-man team on alliance. We need a few more people to join the horde, and we'll be good to go. I just got the ADG 2-set bonus from Janer today. Isn't it good for PvP? The ADG 2-set bonus. I talk about the ring and the weapon. It's not that bad. If you want to put up the on the weapon and enchant for Gale Force, so you can get more auto attacks in there. Yeah, that can actually be pretty good for, I guess, Outlaw. That's what a lot of people have been doing recently. If they have that weapon, so you get more auto attack swings, so more procs for their abilities and whatnot. We have a full group here on the horde. Blazer has a group. So Blazer has a second horde group? Just have Blazer join in, man. Have Blazer, like this, I mean, that's Blazer's the one making the alliance group. Have Blazer just like melt his group, so then they can just join our group, so we can have a setup. Or if Blazer wants to invite me, man, he can if you wanna. Because I also want to play, I guess. Oh, you got 5 people for the second horde. Oh my god. You guys all got yourselves 5-man horde. I can't even make a group right now. What the fuck? We'll invite you. Wait, so if I leave, you'll get me in? Okay. I guess somebody's gonna step out for me, yeah? Alright, Blazer. Whenever you want to invite me, man. Whenever you want to invite me. Frog Mount best NA? Yes, it is, Gene. Yes, it is. Honestly, one of the coolest mounts ever. Like, honestly. Honestly. I also like this one. The Underrod Krog. Looks so cute. Look at his little eyes, dude. Look at his little puppy dog eyes. It's like a big puppy with just a big old mouth that'll chew your arm off. Just don't feed it. And the way it runs is so funny. Because it only got 2 like big feet back there. I like the way it jumps too. It just looks like a little tadpole, dude. Looks like a nightmarish tadpole though. And then there's this thing that I got PvPing with Tickle. Everybody else in the mother had this mount already. So I'm kind of late to the party, honestly, but it's okay. It's okay. Maybe later. Alright, man. Sounds good. I mean, chat, if you guys want me to, I can first of all do a couple of spectator mode, because we already have groups set up already. And then maybe I can join some. I think that might actually even be easier. Unless Blazer is actually getting somebody to leave. And like step out for me or something. Feeling a little bit on the weather. I'm sorry to hear about that basic. Hope you're still having a good one, my guy. I swap mage and you leave group FFS. Oh my god. I did leave. Oh my god. This is so confusing, dude. Should I just go on my just my ult to spectator? Should I just go on my ult to spectate? Because I was getting prepped to fight and everything, man. Just spectate a few of them play. That actually sounds like a sensible way of going about it. Yeah. 22 fucking IO score. Oh my god, yeah. He's talking about my radar IO. I've been pumping some keys. I might as well. People in my group refuse to leave. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. They said one of them, after they said one of them would. Alright, man, that sounds good. Let me hop on my other tune. Yeah, I guess I won't get to play today. Let's go on the 5v5 Pala. Let's get a good old... Dude, you guys all got me fucking like, yo, Dalaran, go actually join these. I'm like, alright, let me fucking hop on my character. And then I'm like, alright, I'm on my tune. Anyone got a group? Okay, I'll start one. Hey, everybody starts a group ahead of me, grabs all the players. I literally have like 2 people sitting. That's all I get. I'm like, I get the scraps. And then they're like, oh yeah, we'll just invite you in a group. Oh, by the way, nobody wants to leave, so yeah, you got a shit out of luck. Motherfucker, I'm the one hosting these. What the fuck? Boot someone! Give them the big old boot. They can play after. God damn it, dude. Alrighty, boys. So, give me a whisper on Real ID right now if you got a group. And first 2 people whisper me. I'll kill you against each other. Let's go with that. How y'all doing? What's your stream all doing to, number... Daily Dose of Dal? You're a random guy. Actually, if you ever watch Daily Dose of Internet, that channel, that's a pretty good one when you're taking a shit, dude. I mean, everybody watches a stream or a YouTube video while taking a poop. I mean, come on, dude. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. There you go. I'll go up on a naked, the boys and gals. Alright, basic sounds good, my man. Alright, Blazer says whenever. So now we gotta get whoever got second group. For next person to whisper me, I'll queue you up right now. If you got a group set up, if you were the lead, I'll queue you up right now. Goddamn it, Dalam. Now I gotta remake Alley group? What do you mean you gotta remake Alley group? Did it literally fall apart? Wasn't basic like setting them up? What's up, Punches? How you doing, my man? Oh, hey, shit, Punch, what's up, dude? Already 118, man. Getting up there. 2 more levels, dude. So close, dude. You just gotta truck through it, man. You just gotta truck through it. Did you get any good gear while you were leveling? Oh, no, you still have, like, a hat. That's a good trade, actually. Fear of Zoen. That's a really good trade. Yeah, so that's nutty. That's not that great, though. But then again, you have pressure point. That's not that much of a choice. This is pretty good for AoE. That's pretty good, though, man. That's pretty good. You gotta replace those boots, though. You got a conch? Wait, you got a healer thing? What the? Are you a healer main? Hopefully you have like a healer offspec, because you just got a healer trinket. It barely procs from him. So if you read it, the way it functions is your combo points grant, your combo strikes grant you a stacking 1% chance to hit your next Fist of Fury with a bunch of haste to invoke Zoen, white target for 8 seconds. So this stack will stack higher and higher and higher. It's a 1% chance per combo strikes, which I think is your mastery. So as long as you're playing up to your mastery where every other ability is different, or every one of your abilities is different from the last one, then you should be able to stack it up very, very quickly. I don't know how else it works though, but I know that haze that it gives you with Zoen is pretty nutty though. And it procs, I mean, it does have like a proc chance. Sometimes it'll proc all the time, so it'll proc like never. But there it is. I think it was Zachary that has a group, yeah? Or Cinderella? Or maybe they're redoing people. Now Zachary is offline. Or AFK. Who's got the other group, man? You watch Daily Dose of Internet as well? Hell yeah, dude. Like a Hertz 4 out of 5 at the moment? Alrighty, so we get an Alliance group 4 out of 5. Didn't Zachary said he already had a group? I'm gonna BG's maybe get up. Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. Your trinket though, you gotta replace that. That's an intellect trinket. That's a big old trinket, dude. Unless you gotta go mess with her. That's a different story. Zachary got a group? I'm in Blaze's group. Oh! Okay, so I thought we had a bunch of new people, but apparently not. Talking to the Chungus of Nick. Oh, okay, that makes sense actually. So we don't even have a 5 out of 5. Okay. Can the Alliance, is Cinderella in that group? Pretty sure Cinder's in that group. Can the Alliance get together and I guess what we could also do is Quinrad, if he wants to make a whole new group, man, he's more than welcome to. If PV got X or if Blazer wants to, well, Body Count wants to try to make a second group, maybe a second horde group we'll put together. Sin is not in a group. I have Seavark. Yo, Sin, you want to join the Alliance group? I got a group set up and ready to go, man. Gonna join the 551s. You guys are more than welcome to. Already whenever? Yeah, I know. 451 Alley. No, get Sin in there. If you guys want to join any of the groups, if you're trying to figure out how to join any of the groups, go to Group Finder, go to Player vs Player, Pre-made Groups, Custom PvP, find a group. You should be able to type in 5, enter. You type in the number 5, you press enter. You should be able to find a group on Alliance and maybe on Horde as well. AN World PvP? What's AN World PvP? Where's that at? I don't even know what the hell AN is. Sorrel is pretty good for Arena. Yeah, Sorrel is actually really good yeah, specifically for Arena. I think it has consistent damage and decent burst. And it's just simply stronger compared to Beastmaster or Marksman for PvP. At least for the time being. Weird. Did some watch videos with Dead? Hell yeah, dude. That is what it's at, man. Actually, back to WoW in about 2 hours. I want to kill myself. I want to back to Wrath Lich King private server. What you do on a Wrath server anyway? Like, what's there to do on a Wrath private server? Like, you just PvP all day? Like, is there anything to actually do? I mean, I guess it's probably like rep farm. Then there was like a the jousting tournament. I guess that could have been fun for like a little bit. Doing the raid, but on a private server, you can just buy like all the gear. So there's like no point of doing the raid. So what else do you do? You might be faster group, trust me. You think you on a Sunday would be a faster group? Dude, doing this on a Sunday is going to be a little bit tougher for US. Doing this on a Sunday is going to be a little bit tougher. Saturday is like the perfect day for US. And Friday is the perfect day for EU, man. But we'll try to get some going, man. We'll try to get some going. If you guys are Alliance or Horde, you're more than welcome to join in. Hit I on your keyboard or go to Group Finder. Go to the Dungeon Raids PvP side. Go to Custom Pre-made Custom PvP, find a group. Type in 5, enter. It should be good to go. I don't even have like a max level Alliance character. Otherwise I would join them just to get a fill. Honestly. I'm in PvEX's God group. Okay, cool. So we're getting like a second Horde group going. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. Yeah, honestly, EU might be faster. How many people do we have here that are EU that would make a group? Let's just first of all, raise your hand if you're EU that would join the group, ma'am. Raise your hand if you're an EU that would join the group. Not saying we're hopping on EU. Well, there, just raise your hand. I want to see how many of y'all in here. Join 5 for Uno and Duel Alliance. Need one person. There we go, boys. We just need an Uno Moss. Does Cinderella want to join, or is he doing stuff? The Sin... No... There's a Blood Elf Rogue. Wait, is he joining on a Horde? Is that what he's doing? Is he joining on a Horde character instead? Tiny Evil. Citri. Urim, Carlos. Yo, Dal, what's up, fam? How you doing, dude? What's up? You 110? What's up, fam? Yo, wait, how can you wear that as a Mog as a 110? I guess you have like the set on your main as a warrior or something, right? That's pretty dope looking. Yeah, I woke up from my slumber for this. 5 out of 5. Alrighty, there we go. Now we got a group. Take us this bit of time. Echo, appreciate you, my man. Echo Hertz, Nick 5. Here we go. Wait, I had no target. Spectre match Echo. Oh, okay, I wrote it wrong. Echo Hertz, Nick 5. Here we go, boys. There we are. 5-5, 1-1 duel. Please don't bug out on me. Yes, it didn't bug. We actually got ourselves a group. We actually got ourselves a duel today, boys. Let's go. Sorry, Dalaran. What's up, Red? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. Horde PvE got X. We got a Horde group working in the background, boys. We got a Horde group working in the background. You guys are more than welcome to join in to the Horde. They're just waiting to put it together. Hopefully the Horde group doesn't actually have 2 people missing. We'll give them a second or so. EU all the way. What's up, Rune? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. I'm kind of new to PvP. What are some of the best classes right now? Rogue, Demon Hunter, Paladin, Monk, Warlock, Mage, Priest. There's a lot of them, actually. There's a lot of classes that are good right now, in general. Switch. What do we got on the team? Team Red, we'll take a look at them first. Oh no, Team Red. We got ourselves Boomsword coming in. Big old Destro Warlock right now. Kalada. Oh shit, this is a Seawork, I think, playing Kalada. You know, Kalada? I like that Civil Moon mod going on. We got Killagen. Oh shit, Killagen. His mog is a little different. It's a more like tan rather than like the monk color. We got 1, 2, Dead, and Zach on Team Alliance. We got a Garber. We got ourselves Doom. We got Peachy going up first as a Feral Droid. We got Citree as a DH and Tiny Evil. You know what? Tiny Evil? I want to say Tiny Evil every time, but it's Tiny Evil. Nevi of the top. What? Okay, there it is. Peachy versus Kalada. Assassination Rogue, most likely. Versus the Feral. That's actually a really good matchup. Peachy's just going to sit in bear form. Sap's coming out back-to-back. Cheap Shot coming out as an opener. Going to get the Garrode set up and everything. Buck for the Kidney maybe afterwards. No, going to actually get hit with a bash. This is where Peachy can go for some damage. Cycle coming out for Peachy a little bit early on. Nice. Try to see if he can force cooldowns out of the Rogue. Going to be able to get an opener off the Rogue. Gonna try to open up. Gonna be a short stun, but still gonna be able to get the dots up and running. Can also get the rip onto Kalada, which is really good. Thorns are coming up next off the bat. Peachy getting hit into a kidney shot. Shortest kidney shot of my life, though. But Kalada is having to go Cloak of Shadows and now evasion. Popping all the defenses. Peachy popping a wall right now as Vendetta is sitting on him. Kalada is trying to bail out of there. Still has dots, even though he already used Vanish. This is where Peachy is trying to go in for the kill. Blind coming out. Peachy is not shrinking out of it. He's waiting out. Not gonna trinket this at all. Kalada is gonna be allowed to get a full reset right now. Kalada needs to find a way to play around this. This is Vendetta down right now. Not a lot of cooldowns left from this. Cheap Shot coming down in the open. Peachy still holding on to a trinket. Still one more wall available. Kalada gets some kind of a proc. Kidney Shot coming down to Peachy as he's going in for a bit of incarnation. And Kalada's trying to take off some kind of buff from Peachy, I think, with Belf. Not gonna happen. Peachy's gonna go for a big old Mally. Bash coming in. Kalada's not gonna be able to heal a lot here. And it's going to be a big old bite. Tried to shadow step around him. Sprinted the hell out of the way. But the bleeds are ticking down. Peachy is coming up. Closing personal. Kalada trying to go for a reset. Not going to happen. The Feral takes another one out. First one, actually. Was I used to Feral taking him out back to back to back. Takes another one out is the first thing that came to my mind. 1, 2, Dead. Has a full Orgrimmar setup mod going on. Versus Peachy, just waiting for the Feral to come to him. Not going to attack the Feral. Let him get the honor duel. And it's going to go spinning to win. To AoE him out. Not gonna happen, and Peachy does get to get an opener with a route to follow. Gotta go for that kind of play, huh? Just like bleed him up and run away. That's what you're gonna do. Okay. Spinning Crane Kick does knock the Feral out. No reopener for the Feral. Gonna jump into bear form. 1, 2, Dead is gonna be allowed to get a setup. Incarn. Oh, not an Incarn. That's gonna be Thorns coming up for Peachy. So that's early Thorns that 1, 2, Dead doesn't need to deal with quite yet. Has a couple of heals. The Feral's coming at him. He's going to get the stun up and bleeds back up and running. Could go for a root. 1, 2, Dead is going to Tiger's last little bit. Rolling up to Peachy. Needs to get the slows up and running, but that power shifting is going to stop it. Has a Fist of Fury rolling up on Peachy right now. Did a little bit of damage. Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. Peachy is just going to go running away. Has a fair amount of heal. Wall coming up again. He's going to have 2 charges. Bash coming in onto 1, 2, Dead. Hoping to see if he can get a trinket out of him. Not going to happen. 1, 2, Dead, still chasing after the Feral. Is going to actually force a trinket out of him with that stun. Didn't even go for images. That's going to be a wall coming in into an interrupt onto Peachy as he's trying to land a cyclone. This is actually a lot of cooldowns that came out of Peachy right now. No more trinket available. So 1, 2, Dead, not using images quite yet. Still has a lot of his cooldowns available. That's a big touch of death still in mind, still available. Could even go images just to get some damage to the Peachy. Maybe force out a second wall just to make sure there isn't one left. Has the Tiger's Lust for that root, and it's going to go Fist of Fury. Peachy popping out of bear form for a moment, taking quite a bit of damage. Thorns are up and running. 1, 2, Dead is not going to go offensive there. He's actually going to bail out for a moment. Peachy is going to be allowed. That's the second wall out of Peachy. That's all the cooldowns out of him. Doesn't have a lot to work with. Needs to be very careful with his opener. I would play defensive with the whole time. I would try to maybe get some bleeds up and running onto the Monk. Maybe see if he can get a big old bite. But honestly, he's put himself in a bad situation. That's got to be a little bit of a ring of peace. 1, 2, Dead is not shaking out of this at all. Could get a setup onto Peachy. Going to maintain his health going. That's Fist of Fury. Was the win. Get him procced out right now. Could try to see if he can get a stun onto Peachy. Peachy is in cat form. That's going to Maledicte onto 1, 2, Dead. But he's got a big old Whirling Dragon Punch with all the images up and running. Maybe Fist of Fury to follow after this. Tricking it out of that stun with a bit of AoE. Peachy doesn't have a lot of health and dies to the touch of death. That was very much precise decision by 1, 2, Dead. Didn't have Fist of Fury to follow with a lockdown, but did go for the stun. Did get himself Whirling Dragon Punch with the images. Trying to get as much value out of it with that touch of death. Next up is going to be Garber. Let's see what kind of playstyle Garber got going on. Maybe it's a Catchkin 2.0. And then we're going to see the honor duels coming in on the US. I actually see a lot more, what is it? A lot more auto duels coming in. On EU, everybody's just like trying to snipe each other out, but on NA, it's a little bit different. What's up, Red? How you doing, man? Will do, my guy. I'm sorry about the Red. What kind of what do you use? C Sharp? Not Python, right? C Sharp. I did a bit of coding back in college, man. What you working with? Yo, can we get a hashtag Reddit chat showing our appreciation for the wonderful donation? Thank you so much, my man. That's some big bones. That's some big EU bones, my man. I appreciate you, my guy. Back to the duel though. Gerber isn't looking all that hot on his health. Hasn't popped a single cooldown. Mally to follow. Gerber is actually not gonna get Mally. That's actually Mally onto 1-2 dead. Can Gerber get some big charge coming out around the corner? 1-2 dead. Dragon kicking away. Into the other room. Garibay has no way to chase after it. Does he run double charge? If he does, he could actually stop 1-2 dead mid-flight. That's going to be Ring of Peace. Going to zone out Garibay a little bit. Having to go the other way around. 1-2 dead is going to get a couple of infights. Stun coming out. Can Garibay connect after that stun? Has Reflect rolling a little bit early. Not like a Malik is really going to hit him, but Fist of Fury are going to lock him down. Fury coming in onto 1-2 dead. The Monkus. Garibay is going to get a big old charge. Incap coming in. No way to break out of it. I guess Enrage Regen. Or what is it? Not Enrage Regen. I keep confusing those two, but there's no Berserker's Rage. That's the ability to break out of saps and sap-like effects. What's up, Spart? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. I was Kalada. No more rogue for me. Oh, Cinderella was Kalada. No, dude, you didn't do that bad. You didn't do that bad. Just bot cooldowns a little bit maybe too early. I would have just kind of waited. Yeah, honestly, I think you should try again, man. I think you should try the rogue again. Garber is going to go for a big old Enraged Regen right now. Couldn't get quite a charge off of 1-2 dead, but that was more defensive Enraged Regen, but no healing off that. Still to catch up to 1-2 dead, but he's playing very carefully, very cautiously. Fist of Fury as the Warrior rolls in, so the Warrior has to disengage right afterwards. Finally, the Warrior can do some damage. Is going to go for Blaze Storm. This way, 1-2 dead doesn't want to give him any opportunity to get any extra damage. Stun coming down to 1-2 dead. He actually trinkets and Garber needs to get himself a heal. Next Fist of Fury could lock him out, though, really badly. Is going to break out of it with the oh yeah, there we go. Frenzied Regen. Frenzied, what is it? Regen. Oh god, I keep confused. All these different enrages in the game, and I keep confused and forgetting what this one is named. I literally just said it in the video just now. God damn it, dude. 1-2 dead is still approaching, kind of waddling over to the Warrior. Garber's waiting for some cooldowns. Ring of Peace is going to get a charge in there. Fist of Fury proccing out Zuwen, stunning out 1-2 dead off that. This is where Garber needs to go for healing. 40% dampening that is going to make it that much harder. The Monk rolls right in front of him and does take him out. Next up is going to be Ty Neville. Nevi is with a big old Casbolt loaded up. Karma coming out for 1-2 dead early. That's a big old Karma. That's a massive cooldown with wall as well. So 1-2 dead. Didn't think you could actually survive with just a single wall. That's why for Nevi, it's going to be a great opportunity. Or Ty. We'll call him Ty. 1-2 dead. Almost want to call him dead, but he is not exactly dead. The Hunter. Pretty close though, pretty close. So far he's been doing really good. Ty. I like his enchantment with his weapon, by the way. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like a bit of smudge. That's going to be in cap on the Warlock. The Monk is just kind of chilling in back. The pet is trying to get a Succubus CC. He's actually going to go for Warlord Dragon Punch off the pet. Immolate coming out off of that CC is going to go into a Horror. Maybe a Fear Wombo combo. Going to be a short of Fear. But a Casbolt still getting loaded up. No, stopped his own Casbolt for some reason. Does get a root. No, Tiger's lusting out of there. This is where he should have let that Casbolt finish. But did get the mobility out of the Monk. Is actually beating up the Succubus right now. Looks like he's just trying to make sure he's using all his cooldowns. Is just going to try to kill the Succubus. Going to force out the Warlock to spend a Soul Shard just to summon up a different pet. Is going to interrupt him on Shadow. Actually just going to stun him instead. Touch of Death coming down onto Ty. That's going to be a lot of damage with all those images. Maybe a Fist of Fury to follow. Wall coming out for Ty. Getting locked out with that Ring of Peace. That Touch of Death is going to tick on him, but not that much damage. Warlocks are just way too tanky right now, man. Take too much damage. Is going to drop an Infernal. Is going to be hit with an Incap, though. Your cooldowns, though, and that's going to be important. Out of 1-2 dead. Going to be able to get a lot of reheals. Ty needs to get in there, man. He needs to find a good angle. He needs to get a good CC chain onto 1-2 dead. 1-2 dead has a Karma backup if he needs to, though. He has a Karma if ever so necessary. So this is going to be a really good spot for him. The Infernal is there. Doesn't want to attack him for some reason. Yeah, the Infernal is there. Just doesn't want to attack him. He's looking at him. He's looking at him. Wait, what's going on? Oh, did he just see? Oh, he just left. Oh, that makes sense. He just left. Yeah, Ty just left. It was like, you know what? I don't care. Monks. We're going to give that one to 1-2 dead. Next up is going to be Sitchi. Going to open up with a stun onto 1-2 dead right now. Is it going to be Wombo coming? Mally to follow. Incap coming in. Trinkets out of it immediately. No! Is that a good idea? It's going to be poured away for the Monkus. That's going to be Sitchi. Chilling for a bit. Is 1-2 dead? Is that a... Is 1-2 dead? Is that Boomer on his monk? I could imagine it. I could see it. I can see if that's Boomer on his monk. I feel like it might be. Fist of Fury coming out. By 1-2 dead. Big old dance. Dance of Blades. Blade Dance coming out for Demon Hunter. Images with a Whirling Dragon Punch. 1-2 dead wants to end this monk right now. Wants to finish out this duel. I mean, the Demon Hunter wants to end the Demon Hunter. Citra's not out of the fight quite yet, though. He's Jade chilling for a while. He Jade chilling. As the images throw glaives out. 1-2 dead, making sure to heal as much as he can whenever he can. Playing very, very carefully in his duels. Cici needs to go for the one more wombo combos. The stun into I-beam. Dropping darkness down as 1-2 dead runs up with images and Fist of Fury. Very interesting play, but that's a major defensive to be put out for him. Stun coming out into 1-2 dead. That's going to be my beam to follow. Is going to get the ring of peace to get Cici out of his hair for now. And Cici's actually going to bail for a while. I guess Cici decided, you know what, I am going to get some distance. I am going to wait a little bit for 1-2 dead. He's in a good position. Drink coming up very soon. Every defensive available. Not a lot of offensive abilities he can really work with. I'm pretty sure he might have maybe one more. Fist of Fury coming out. Stunning onto 1-2 dead. Going to be a short stun. Metamorphosis coming out for Cici. And 1-2 dead is going to bail out. Again, another board playing so defensively against the Demon Hunter. Second stun. It's going to be a Karma coming out. Cici needs to bail the hell out of it. It has blur if he needs to use it. But he's just going to fly away from 1-2 dead. Who's going to play defensive as well. Going to just heal as the damage comes out at him. Citri's just chilling for a bit. Actually even used Night Elf Shadow Meld for a second. Can Citri come back from this? I feel like he can. He needs to use Metamorphosis a lot more. He needs to use I-Beam more. Touch of Death is going to hit him right now. He needs to pop a blur. I-Beam coming out as Fist of Furies are just pelting him, barraging away. Citri has a fair amount of health to work with. Touch of Death does take done enough to kill him. That's going to stun him to 1-2 dead. Force a trick out with a Maledict. 1-2 dead is going to go for Vivifies. No, he is actually going to go for Vivifies. Wasting the energy for it. I would have waited for a little bit just to make sure the energy would have got you the most out of it. I wonder if he has like any kind of like healing traits for PvP. I do wonder. Cici, I think, needs to keep getting in there, man. Cici keeps backing up, giving 1-2 dead too much opportunity to get like a reset up and a reset going. Cici just needs to keep going at him. You need to keep chasing. You're a Demon Hunter. You're very offensive. Peeling back for you doesn't really do anything. You heal by doing damage to them while in Metamorphosis, and Cici is starting to recover a bit of health. Even at 43% dampening. Imagine if we had no dampening. It's going to get a shortest stun in the world onto dead. It's going to trick it out of that ink cap. Maybe not the best choice. Maybe you should wait that for stuns, unless you know you're about to score a kill him. But he's still chasing, still running after him. I think he listened to me. 1-2 dead could go for Ring of Peace. Fist of Fury to lock him out. Cici is going to go for Blade Dance, so both of them are canceled each other out for a moment. Cici bails out of that situation. Popping Blur right now. Maybe Cici can turn this around. Maybe can get a big old stun to 1-2 dead. No trick available. He's going to get the I-Beam from a distance. 1-2 dead actually taking so much damage. Cici needs to keep running. Catches the monk on the other side. Karma coming out. Could Cici come out of this stun coming into 1-2 dead? Maybe in a prison to follow. Should get in prison maybe. To take away all the dots. Cici is still dying to the Karma. He's gonna melt. Does get a lock Hellstone at the very end. Needs to get back at the monk right now. No chicken available for the monk. Needs to get the stun. I-Beam. Wombo combo. Bam, bam, bam. Metamorphosis is available as well. Could meta with a stun onto 1-2 dead. Has a bunch of resources saved up already. Unless 1-2 dead is gonna get him. Stun coming out. Cici no chicken available. And that's gonna be Fist of Fury to take him down. No! He had the setup for him, man. He had the setup. If he played offensively from the get-go, I think he would have gotten 1-2 dead a couple times. That's going to be Doom coming in with the big old hammers. Actually going to be put up in a corner. Look at it bouncing around for a moment. He has a fair amount of damage available for this Monkus. 1-2 dead is chilling all the way to the other side of the pillar. Looks like Boom. Wait, that's not Boom. That's Boom. I thought 1-2 dead was Boom for some reason. Am I stupid? I feel like I'm stupid. But that's going to be Zack and Boom just having a 1 RP walk. As 1-2 dead is continuing to heal himself, vivifies as much as possible. And Doom. Come on, Doom. You got it, man. You got this. You got this. You can do this, my man. You can do this. That's going to be big cooldowns out of 1-2 dead. Big Fist of Fury. That's going to be a big kill coming out for Doom. Using as a defensive. That's going to be 1-2 dead. Porting away. I see what this guy is doing. I see the port strategy. Like, come in, do as much damage, run away. Come in, do as much damage, run away. But I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it. But that is a playstyle. Touch of Death coming out onto Doom. Does he have anything to work with? No enrage regen. Looks like he down. He might go. Fist of Fury to lock him out. And that's actually 1-2 dead, taking away a lot of the damage. I thought it was dead. You know what? I thought it was Boomer for some reason. In a way, it's like he played very, very similar to like an Outlaw Rogue. Like they come in, hit and run strats, and like the precision Fist of Furies. I gotta give him that on Fist of Fury. Like he knew exactly like if damage was gonna come out. He was pre-Fist of Fury already. So I really do like it. Blazer's 1-2 dead Dal? No fucking way. That's not Blazer, is it? That's not Blazer, is it? Wait, let me see this. Let me see this. He is! Are you kidding me, Blazer? What happened to your other monk? Did you make him from I know you had an alley monk. You love my playstyle, didn't you? I don't like it in terms of, I did say on a video that I'm not a huge fan of the running away over time. But I do like the Fist of Furies and precision gameplay. I like the precision in there. I'll be honest, he was precise with his cooldowns. He was precise. He ran a lot, but a lot of it was precise. I'm a huge fan of that precision, like that Fist of Fury and a warrior charge, not even let him do anything. I do it a lot. But it should be allowed to come. He only plays face roll specs. Is Windwalker really that face roll? Come on. Come on. I'll ask Minimi if it's face roll. Minimi plays a lot of Windwalker. Alright, boys, let me get another group going. I turned him Horde. That's not that bad. 1, 2 dead. That's no way, dude. Full group. Alright, Ellen got a group right now. Who's got a group, boys? Who's got a group? Blazer. And we also got basic Blazer. If you got, or I guess Seavark. Actually, no. Basic and Blazer. New groups, man. So get some new people in there. Get Spartan there, dude. Get Spartan there. Windwalker is faced. What the fuck are you talking about? Ask Minimi. Hey, okay, hold on. Hey, Mina meme. Hey. Quick question for the stream. Is face roll, yeah or nah? Alright, I'm asking Minimi right now. I don't know what he's up to, but it looks like he is online. I'm just gonna be like, hey, quick question for the stream. Is Windwalker face roll, yeah or nah? We gotta get an answer, boys. This is a gladiator monk. I mean, he could be a little bit biased, but honestly, I feel like as a gladiator, he'd be like, you know what? Let me give you a real answer. I don't think it's a partisan hack. At least not on that. Your PC is probably times $20 price of mine. Diamond Wolf, my PC is mine is not the most expensive goddamn PC I've ever seen. My buddy has a much more expensive PC. I don't really, should I say how much my PC is? I don't even wanna. I don't like that. I don't know. Something about it, like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how much my PC is actually. It's not that expensive though. I'll tell you right now. As our Legion, I currently have a Monk DH Warlock. What do you guys think is the hardest because I want to get good at it? Potato, my man. I think a Warlock is a lot of fun, dude. Demon Hunter is really cool, but it's really simple to start with. Monk is a lot of fun. I guess if you like caster, definitely the Warlocks. They're a lot of fun right now. They're pretty goddamn good. They're very tanky too. Destro Demo. Affy is good for PvE, for boss fights, in raids. Not that great for everything else. But that's two specs that you can enjoy. Monk, you either gotta, if you want to play healers ever, play Monk. If you want to ever tank or healer, play Monk. If you like that variety, because you'll get very similar gameplay. If you want to just have just easy fun, Demon Hunter. If you love melee and a lot of mobility. But a Warlock, if you want to play a real caster. If you like raging. So that's really what the question comes out to. Do you ever want to play a healer or maybe even a tank, Windwalker? Just so you always have that as an option. Do you want to be able to get yourself easy melee mobile damage, Demon Hunter? If you want to be caster, obliterating your foes from afar, Warlock, easy. So it depends on your playstyle, my guy. Ready whenever? Alrighty. So Ellen Dilly is good. Wait. You see the chat? Wait, can you see that? Wait. Yeah, you can. Hold on, let me do that. He said, not really. So he says it's not really that face roll. Go to call a face roll DK Warrior Assassin Rogue. Oh, okay, so you'd say Assassin Rogue is face roll. Alright. Fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't really say Assassin Rogue is that face roll. I feel like there's, I just get a feeling in my tummy that there's classes easier to like play than like Rogue, like Assassination. But then again, getting kidneys and Markfred and Venoms and sitting in stealth all day until you have cooldowns. I mean, he has a point. He has a point. Anyway. But check out WoW leaderboards for lock to see if there are mainly for PvP right now. I mean, depends what you do. I think you should play everything in the game. If you want just PvP, that's cool. Hello, stream. Hey. Stream, say hi to Minimi. Say hi, Minimi. Yo, Hunter's DK face roll. I'd say Demon Hunter's pretty face roll. They do so much damage, just cleave everything. Walker is hard because there's a passive. Maybe. Demon Hunter's also face roll. Okay, well, you can agree with that, yeah. DH is pretty face roll. There we go. Alright, chat, let me get in there. So it's gonna be Ellen Dilly versus Blazer or Echo. I'm gonna do a slash roll. I'm gonna do a slash roll to see. It's 79, so I'm gonna put Blazer against them. Actually, let's do Echo Hearts, because I don't know if Siege is gonna be able to play too many games. Echo Hearts, Ellen Dilly 5. Yeah, because he said something about being sick, so maybe he might not be able to play too many games. Did I mess up with the name again? It says I have no target. Fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna do Snitches. Snitches 5. Cool. Now we're good. Horde versus Horde, Alliance versus Alliance, or Alliance versus Horde. Either one, Odium. Either one, man. Either one, dude. Either one. Alrighty, boys. Good luck and have fun. We're gonna get the Horde group on Blazers team back up and running very soon. But we are gonna get Alliance as many games as we can. Because Basic did say something about not feeling all that great. What's up, Minimi? Not gonna join. You guys are more than welcome to join through the LFG system. I'll show you after this duel, though. I'll tell you all about it after this duel. But you guys are more than welcome to. Let me get another one going. Switch. You know what? I'm actually very surprised that was Blazer as a monk. I'm actually very surprised. Because I was like, wow, the Fist of Fury are good. I think you should run a little bit less. Like, you're playing very, very carefully. I feel like you... I mean, I guess if you really want to win every duel, yeah, it's just going to get real boring really quickly. Like, if you want to just balls in a little bit. You know, do your thing. Do your thing. What's up, Alyssa? How's it going? Hope you're having a good one. What's up, Dalaran? Do drink coffee? Not a lot of Shark Dev Studios. Because I remember a lot of guys in college that would just couldn't function unless I had some coffee. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to get to that state. So I'm just going to hold back on the coffee. Once in a while, yeah. But usually I try to keep it out of my system. I don't want to feel like, you know, every morning I wake up and I need coffee. You know what I mean? Caffeine isn't bad. Steven, my man, how you doing, my dude? Whoa, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Get a hashtag Steven in chat first. My man, what's up, Ray? How's it going? Steven, my man, how you doing? Can we get a motherfucking hashtag Steven in chat showing our appreciation for a wonderful donor? Can we get a hashtag Steven in chat, my guy? I haven't been to the stream in a while, huh, my guy? Let me read that. Haven't caught the stream in a while. Yo, Steven, hope you're having a great day, my man. We're doing some duels right now. Hi, how you doing, my man? Hashtag Steven, everybody. Back to the... My man, thank you so much, dude. It's always a pleasure seeing you, my guy. I didn't get to stream my raid Thursday, but I still stream late night, by the way. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, still stream late night if you want to pop in on those. I know you used to love those. Those are pretty good. We're actually getting progress. Almost a Jaina. Second boss before Jaina. To the duel, though. Snitches. Oh, I like your mug, by the way. I like your hat. I'm sorry for getting distracted. Garrus Monkas. That's another guy I haven't seen in a while. Versus Snitches. Both of these guys are a little bit of a standstill, but looks like Snitches is trying to turn on to Garrus. That's going to be a little bit of a defense against all the magic abilities. Just trying to roll away from the monk. Is that going to be... Are we going to see a big grip? No. Lines behind the line of sight. Waiting for... The monk has bones for weapons. Interesting. He's got a bone to pick with him. Fist of Fury coming down onto Garrus, but he's going to get stunned up. Necrotics are stacking up. Going to get a stun to Snitches with a Whirling Dragon Punch, but the DK is just immobile and invulnerable. Going to get slows. Going to be slow creeping death on the monk. Going to be taking him over time. Has the pet build that he's going for. So a lot of heavy sustain damage. Fist of Fury coming down for Garrus. Snitches is going to bail out of it. Do what Zakati does. Just run away from it as best as he can. Garrus is still in a very, very bad spot, trying to roll away, needs to get some line of sight. That could be maybe an interrupt. Might even go for a... Yes, we do see a Karma coming in onto Snitches, locking him down in a root. Could even go for some big damage. That's going to be AMS coming out, trying to break through that Karma ASAP. But beginning beefed up. Fist of Fury getting set up on a Fist of Fury. No trick out of it, though, but does have a pre-wall available. Snitches hasn't taken that much damage so far. Still doing very well, very healthy. Garrus, on the other hand, is dropping down in health every little bit. Needs to do a lot more running and a lot more healing against all the pets that Snitches has. Needs to get some very much counter pressure going. Also needs to be aware of that stun, as that stun does kind of mess up his whole Fist of Fury playstyle. Let's go to a big old touch of death. Stun coming out to Snitches. Gonna get that big old... Oh, Lynchboard coming down. Fist of Fury to follow, and that's gonna be... Oh, Nicholas, my man. Oh my god, can we get a hashtag Nicholas in chat? Showing appreciation for the wonderful donut. Thank you so much, Nicholas. My man. Nicholas, my man, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you, my guy. Garrus is not out of the fight, though. He's still running away from the Death Knight, sprinting way out of there. Big defensive coming up. Fist of Fury is the last bastion of defense. Does he have a plan B to get the hell out of there? The dragon kick and the double roll is going to get him into the room. Going to be able to get away. Snitches is still running after the man. He's still chasing. There's nowhere Garrus Monkus can really go. That's going to be a zero line of sight area. He's trying to change up his position where he fights. That's going to be a slow auto snitches onto Garrus. Fist of Fury to follow. Does he have a stun? Does have a stun. Chicken available for Garrus though, but he's still just rotting down very quickly. The pet does get a root on him. Karma coming down as the pets come out. Snitches is going to get a big old AMS rolling, trying to break through a Karma. ASAP trying not to take too much damage from it. Garrus is going to get some healing off the Karma. Second wall available. Fist of Fury to follow. All the spells did kind of fuel his Karma a little bit. Not too much damage, but at least kept him afloat for a little bit. And Garrus is going to bail out of it for a second, but he's still not out of the fight. The Death Knight keeps chasing after him. Big old blink coming out. Basically a blink, like a mage blink. But Garrus is still under a lot of pressure. Necrotics need to come out. I think Snitches needs to do a lot more necrotic stacks onto the monk. As soon as he's next to him, he needs to line up the make necrotic. It's not going to happen with a Fist of Fury just trying to run away. That's why Garrus, all he can do is rotate cooldowns, which are fairly short against the Death Knight. And when the Death Knight does run up to melee, Fist of Fury him down. That's really all he can do right now. But so far, he's been able to survive. Stun coming in. The Snitches have big damage coming out. Big pet and power coming in. Is going to get the necrotic stacked up. Garrus is trying to deal with those necrotics. Maybe a grip available. Doesn't have a grip. That's where the monk could actually went down. But that's where Snitches without a grip needs to be very aware of those mobility-based abilities. I guess grip technically counts as a way as a gap closer, but gripping the enemy next to him. Garrus is out of defensive right now. 20 seconds on a Karma. Does go for a touch of death on Snitches. He's going to go for Lichborn right now. Stacking up the necrotics. Port coming in. That's going to be a big old grip. Garrus needs 10 more seconds for that Karma. Needs to heal. No! A death coil obliterates him towards the very end. And Virvan coming up next as a big old dwarf. Dark Iron going to get a stun onto Snitches. Going to be heavily DR'd. Or maybe just orked. Maybe just going to be heavily orked. But Virvan doesn't have any mobility. He needs to get the Bloodthirst in. It doesn't roll the auto. I don't think it rolls the auto talent to get the slows off him every time he Bloodthirst. Big old army of the net coming out. Virvan's trying to bail away from the army. Short leap. Does have a reflect available. Is going to get a charge off of Snitches. Does he play the stun? He does play the stun build. We saw him stun earlier, actually. I was always wondering with warriors, like, do they play the double charge or stun? Trickets out of it as the Necrotics is starting to roll in. Rage regeneration coming out right now as Mally's going to smack him up the side of the head, but he's going to keep healing through it. And Rage Regen is done. Snitches is doing just fine on defensive. Has his fusion rolling. Going to be able to leech all that health from Virvan, but it looked like he got necrotic actually by the Dwarven Warrior. That's going to be a reflect for Virvan. Getting necrotic out right now. That's still a big defensive available for Snitches if he ever needs to death back. Says Lichborn. Big old grip coming out after that. After he Lichborns that fear. And Virvan doesn't have a lot to really work with. 6% dampening. Needs to get more charge heals in there. That's going to be Cinderella getting hit with a dot right as his approach to Snitches. Snitches was like, you know what? I'm not going to let you get the honor duel with me. I'm not going to get you the opener. I'm just going to dot you up just so I can maybe get an advantage. Does have AMS for the Storms. Cinderella needs to find a way to deal with a DK. This guy has gotten two people down. He's going to be the third. Snitches is at half health though. Big bite coming out for Cinderella. Snitches not out of the fight quite yet, but that stun does trade the stun with a pet though. Transfusion coming up right now. Going to be able to get a lot of healing out of it. That's where I think Cinderella needs to have AMS thorns for it. Malady coming in onto Snitches. No healing available. Does have death back. Actually, some of it got absorbed. So he still has fully absorbed kills. Sage Chicken going to proc on Cinderella though, and fully necrotic down. So these guys are both just going at it. Cinderella had a lot of cooldowns proc out of him. Still has wall. Looks like Shanlord doesn't want to give him the reset. Wants to get at the Feral ASAP. But he's got to get the line of sight. Used to always hit him with a judgment just so the Feral can't get a full restealth. Does the Feral almost got a full restealth? No, he actually did let him get a full restealth, and he's walking backwards at him. And Cinderella is going to get a root on him off that. That was a very well put together CC chain, but Chandler is not out of it yet. Cinderella's still catching those restells though. This Ballion used to do damage just by looking at a guy. Doesn't put him in combat. He used to just hit him. BFA F5 duel time to duel? Yes, it is, Ray. Yes, it is. Add that on name. Should I add the NA? I could add the NA. Should I do it? Chat, should I add the NA? I mean, if everybody asks, I guess I'll let the mods do the thing. People come in, is this a URNA? Let the mods get some attraction. Add it today, boys. Add it today. Tricky coming out of Cinderella off that Hodge. We didn't see winks out of Chandler except until I just said it. Bubble coming out for Chandler right now, trying to get as much value damage into Sin. Not gonna go for self heals actually. Probably decided at the very last moment. Yeah, as Bubble comes down, thought to use that invulnerability to pump big damage to Cinderella. Not gonna happen. And Sin is actually looking very healthy right now. At 80% dampening, does get a stun open onto Chandler. And it's gonna force out a trinket out of him. Very good position for Cinderella. If Chandler can get himself short wings with a stun and a lot of resources, he actually could still collapse Cinderella. Because Sin doesn't have a wall, can't pre-wall anything, doesn't have a trinket. So it's going to be a really interesting situation. Has a Shield of Vengeance. Can he get a second set of wings? Wings are coming out. Doesn't get a Hodge. The shield is going to pop at Cinderella. Can he get some big damage right now? Could this be it? Is Chandler going to eliminate him? No. Doing a lot of damage to Cinderella. Not quite enough. Didn't have a lot of resources to get the back-to-back holy damage as Thorns come up for Cinderella. Chandler is in a terrible position. Can't even take off. Oh, the Thorns are going to hit him, though. Malice to hit him on the side. Flash shields are coming out. Actually lives it. He actually lives it. Small Absorb comes in after. Actually lived by the skin of his teeth. Not anymore, though. Nope, this is just an opener by Cinderella. Big old chunky bite out of the guy. And Sparta's up next. Spart as an arcane mage main. Trying to stop Cinderella from catching a reset. Gonna get a slow on him. Cinderella gonna get a re-wall out. These boys have had a big old duel of lots of healing. Very, very close to one another. Very, very close in power level. Sparta's gonna try to get the Arcane Blast out while no Skull Bash available for Cinderella. Once it keeps Cinderella slowed for as long as humanly possible, keeping the dot rolling, is gonna get the slows and mobility for himself. Arcane Missiles coming out. Could steal those Thorns, actually. Could steal those Thorns. I would totally steal those Thorns. So Cinderella has to hit into the Thorns. That's what I would have done. That's what I would have done, but Sparta's like, you know what? I don't need to worry about Thorns. Cinderella, just don't press it. Don't press Thorns. You're not gonna help yourself. Spark can steal him, and you won't even notice it. I swear to God, you won't even notice it. Malik coming out for Spart onto Cinderella. Cinderella has no way of healing. Needs to wait out this damage. Spart does have a temporal rolling right now. Cinderella taking a lot of damage. That is gonna be safety tricky coming out for him, though. They're still doing just fine. Can't quite catch a re-stealth with Sparticle. Getting re-dotted up. Cinderella is in a bad position. Needs to get a heal. A couple seconds left on that heal. Preston does get a heal, but 29% dampening. Gonna make it a lot harder to work with. Regrowth coming out. And it's gonna be in a bad spot. Not a lot of health left. If he didn't have to duel a Death Knight into Sparticle, then maybe Cinderella might have had a chance, but he's not giving up. He's not going out without a fight. Sparta's gonna continue getting some slows on him. It's up and running. Sparta's continuing to chase. He's in such a good position. Cinderella hasn't been able to get the big setup on him just yet. That's just so much arcane damage. Very, very small amounts of arcane damage, but it whittles down Cinderella over time, which is what arcane is about. Oh, the arcane missile could end him. Does end him. Pops out a bear from towards the end, trying to get a regrowth. Couldn't quite do it. Hank Sinatra is up next. Haven't seen this bad boy in a while. Hank is up next. Spart does find him. That's going to be an Outlook who has... Outlooks do have an advantage versus arcane mages, because of the range calm point buildup and the range stun that puts him in a good position. But Hank is taking a lot of damage. Vanish coming in. That's going to be a vis for Spart. Hank still has a dot on him. Spart is going to get a slow to Hank right now. The grapple hook too is also really good for arcane mages. Arcane missiles. Hank is not doing that good. Not looking healthy. Firebird, what's up, fam? Firebird, I remember you messaging me on Discord, guy. I appreciate it, my man. I'll consider it. I'll strongly consider it. Can we get a hashtag Firebird? Firebird JR in the chat, showing our appreciation for the wonderful donation. Yeah, he said it actually. If you guys want some mugs or mouse pads, some Dalaran mugs and Dalaran mouse pads, you guys want that? Oh, do you guys make those anime booby mouse pads by any chance? That'd be hilarious, dude. Just get a big old ass on my character you can rest your wrists on. It was super comfortable. Everybody will fucking love it. That's gonna be Spart getting hit with a gouge, though. It's gonna be real full of combo points for Hank. Okay, Blaster coming out, blasting through the rogue right now, back to back, and finish it off. Hank up next is gonna be Sentry. Last man standing on Team Alliance does get a swirl in prison onto Sparticle. Spartacle's gonna bail out of mobility versus mobility. We don't make this kind of buzz, man. That's hilarious, though, dude. Yo, I appreciate it, Shark, man. I appreciate it, man. I'll strongly consider it, guy, alrighty? Sentry is going to be pelted with arcane missiles, absorbing a good portion of it into darkness that is so strong for him. Just taking all that damage through the face. Darkness making sure to absorb all of it. Does get a wombo combo in the Spart setup. That's all you can really do is try to see if you can get some kind of a CC onto Spart and see if you can get something set up. Spart is going to continue to get in the way. Arc and Blast coming out back to back. Citra does get to get a few blade dances next to him. Mally to follow off of the temporal. That's actually huge. Spart is going to be able to get a lot of that health back. Does Ice Block to make sure that his health is doing just fine. That was a good move for Citra to Mally Spart as he got his temporal going. Does get a temporal. Oh, does get a Mally to Citra though. Citra finally get a combo point set up with the Spart. Can actually maybe do a lot of damage. Getting rooted out right now. Citra seems to get the wombo combos in there. No more metamorphosis though. That is down for now. That's going to be a little bit rough. Has a bit of damage. I-beam coming out. Does get interrupted on. Maybe can get some big damage. Spart blinks past him. Arcane missiles to fall. Does Citra have enough left? He's going to go up in the air. That's all he's really got right now. Pelting Spart from above. I don't think he gets any leech though off it. And Spart just lets the dot do all the work. Alright, maybe had arcane missiles. That was a good set of duels though, boys. Oh my god. Let's go, boys. What's up, RMP? How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. Can we eat the mouse pads? You can try. I don't think it's good for his digestive system. Can we get a Firebird in chat if we have one, boys? Firebird in chat. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate it. Ready whenever. All right, Blazer. Echo and Ellen Dilly, if you guys want to redo your groups a little bit, maybe get some variety in there. Maybe get some new people. Keep the people that didn't get to play. That's perfectly fine with me. Keep the people that did not get to play. Perfectly fine with me. And if the group leads want to stay in the classes they play, perfectly fine with me too. Let's get a bit of a variety in here, because Blazer really wants some, man. Blazer wants some. 131, 132. We're getting all the duels out of the way, boys! And it's Arthur. What's up, Arthur? How you doing, man? You were in today's video, man. Was it today's? No, this morning's video, my man. Dude, that was a good mock, by the way. I like the name Arthur's. You look like a paladin, like royalty and shit. You look so much like the guy. It's fucking hilarious. I would go for a big old I mean, a sword is pretty cool. Like a Frostmourne would be the best. But I kind of miss that paladin hammer. That shit was so classic back in the day, man. Adema good? Yeah, Adema is pretty good. Just ask one, the warlock. He plays demonology for everything. And he's got gladiator with us, so it might be pretty good. Feel Blazer good. I'm tired of waiting. Alright. 5 new people? Oh, God. 5 new people. Alright, we'll have Ellen Dilly versus Blazer. Because Ellen Dilly's group hasn't really got... He has people that hasn't got to play. So we'll have Echo Hertz against on the back burner for now. Victor a match. Nick, Ellen Dilly, 5. I have no target. Nick, Ellen Dilly. Do I need to do the snitches again? Ellen... LN. Oh, L-E-N. Dilly. That's why I'm messing it up, because I'm doing L-I. E-L-I, not E-L-E. That's my fault there, chat. That's my fault there. That's my fault. You can say Dal. You dumbass. Oh, Dalaran. Yeah, let's go, boys. Dalaran. Sewers. Blizz logged the Arthur's Hammer replica and air features to another storm. Did they really? Oh, shit. You gotta get like 1600 or 1800 in RBGs though, don't you? Damn, dude. That's a bummer, man. You know, keep your going on, dude. I like what you got going on. I like the little crown you got. I think it fits. You make your own group if you actually want it. Yeah, you guys can make your own groups if you want to. What's up, Ray? I hope you're having a good one. I'm pretty sure I said, hey, Ray, but just in case we missed it. Hey, Ray, how's it going? We're twins. What do you want? Do you like twins or Ray? Ray works for me, man. You got Ray in your name, here in the chat, Ray in the game. Whatever works. You probably know this already, but people calling you the Corsair. Hell yeah, dude. Look at my ass, dude. Look at this. I got a big old mustache, big old beard, dude. I got the Corsair IRL transmog all set up, ready to go. What do you mean? I call myself the goddamn Corsair. Switch. We're on Team Horde. We got ourselves Boom. Boom is going to be going as a big old dasher. We didn't get to play. See, let him play last time. Killagen also didn't get to play. I like his mog though. 1 Ek, 1K. A 1 to dead. Bunch of monks on the Team Horde, or Team Red. Because the other team is also Horde. We got Avinci in here. Sidrel. Chilling. We got Congro. Wait, whoa. Looks so cool. What is a second double? What is a two-handed weapon? Are you one walker? What is that weapon? Yo, how does he have a two-hander, dude? What? That's weird. PvE God has a big old Xanda, and Cyrano's a big old Xanda. Boom is going to be out first versus Syndrel. Syndrel playing some Outlaw versus Boom. So I think the Destruction Warlock wins against an Outlaw Rogue. Does have a Succubus somewhere sitting in stealth. Is going to be able to stop the Rogue in his tracks. Sigil's gonna trinket out of it, get him rooted out in the open. Immolate's gonna come out, stun coming into Boomstar, not letting Boom play, and actually Boom needs to hardcast this, but no, still has a horror effect into a Fury to follow, Immolate to come out, into a shot of Fury. Sigil's gonna have to see the Casbolt right now. Second one getting loaded up, does he have anything? Second one does come out, runs around the pillar, getting rooted up, grapple hook coming in, add the Warlock, Drain Life coming out. Sigil's not out of it, DFA coming down, what is this? A DFA, oh my god. Stun coming in onto Boomstar. Sigil does have pistol shot. What is he? What kind of playstyle does he have? Is that pistol shot like free pistol shots talent build or whatever? I think it might be. Boomstar still is going to get a big old setup onto Sigil. Big Chaos Bolt into an Immolate. Roots him out in the open. Cinerates are coming out. No Coca shot is available. Last finish Fear and a couple of Cinerates to burn him down with a Drain Life. And down goes the Rogue. What were these talents, man? I appreciate the fact that he's messing around with different talents, but that's some different talents, man. DFA, and then he's pistol shotting after he stuns. I think he has a talent where pistol shot is free after he gets a stun. And also there's one with blind. After that blind wears out, you have like 75% like miss chance, which could be pretty good. That could be pretty good, not gonna lie. This is gonna be the first one down. Boomstar is just gonna drain life off of Congra for a bit, just so he can get a full honor duel. If any of the monks that have a heal want to help out Boomstar, that'd be great by now, boys. If you guys just want to vivify him a little bit, that'd be cool. Never mind, Boomstar got all his health and he needs it. There we go, there we go. And Congra is facilitating that. He's allowing it to happen. CC coming in on Nvidia. He's going to break out of it with the Will of the Forsaken. That's such a good use of that racial, but no trinket available for a couple seconds. That's going to be a horror into a Fear. Boomstar doesn't have a trinket either, though. That's going to be in a difficult situation in the future. Casbolt's still loading up. How does he line that? How does he not line that Casbolt? That was in the corner. That should have got lined. We're just trying to see if he can get some kind of re-CC chain, get it rooted out in the open. Used to get some big damage onto Boomstar. Getting up there with the dots up and running. Boomstar is sending out by the lock gateway if he needs to. Casbolt trying to come out as he doesn't get kicked on Chaos. That's going to be a little bit rough for him. Eventually getting hit with the Drain Life. There's going to be another CC chain, but Boomstar 100% guaranteed. So for Avicii, he needs to be careful with his Cloak of Shadows. That's what he needs to be aware of. Big old burst combo onto Avicii. He needs to get a heal up and running. He's going to go for big damage, maybe. No Vendetta available. Boomstar's actually going to go for a wall. That's Boomstar's wall right now, actually out of the way. Avicii did go for a vanish for a moment, but looks like he's still dotted up. Light coming in onto Boomstar. The pet CC could come out any moment, though. Looks like the succubus is running away so he doesn't get kicked, maybe. Stun coming down is going to get Avicii. He's going to trinket out of it. Double trinket coming in onto the wombo combo. Mally onto Boomstar. They're going to get an Immolate up and running with an Infernal on Avicii, but he does Shadow Step to Boomstar. Shadow if you were trying to come out, almost dodges it. Boomstar got some big damage. Big Casbolt loading up. Big Infernal slamming him down. Drain Life coming out. Which is not out of the fight, but the Mally is going to secure the kill for Boomstar. Lived another one. That's going to be Surno up next. Trying to see if we can get a Fear onto Surno. Not going to happen. Stun with wings, and I think Boomstar is down for the count. Surno just has way too much damage in the opener. That's going to be it for him, man. Feels a boomer, man. Feels boomer. Boomstar did such a good job, though. Next up is going to be 1 to Dead. We're going to see how well he does against the rest of the team. Oh, this Paladin is going to bail away from Surno completely. Just lining those wings. It's going to get a Ring of Peace roll and just messing with the guy at this point. Literally messing with the guy at this point. Vivifies are coming out. Surno's just chilling for a little bit. Crackling Jade Lightning coming out for 1 to Dead. Just hanging out. Judgment getting thrown at him. But nobody's going to be attacking for a bit. Looks like Surno's going to play more a long-term game. Needs to wait for his cooldowns. Does have minute-long wings if he needs to. Bob coming out a little bit early. Okay, very interesting option right now. That's going to be 1 to Dead. Bailing out of this as soon as he sees a defensive. Going to make sure he has a full amount of heals. There's going to be a stun trinket side of it. Rolls away. We actually didn't see Surno popping wings at all whatsoever. That's actually really good for him. Gonna get hit with a touch of death. That's gonna be images. Shield of Vengeance coming down. 1 to Dead could take a lot of damage. Karma coming in. That's insanely good for both of these guys. That's gonna be a lot of karma damage to Surno. Maybe he's going to take the damage, but Surno wants to bubble it off. That's 1 to Dead without a defensive now. Bubble coming out. Does Surno have the damage? Let's go for regenerating. Just going to get all that health back very, very quickly. Look at that Paladin regenerating. Didn't even have to spend his own mana. I still would have basically spent the same amount of time regenerating or flash lighting. Like, I don't think that ratio is that busted. It's pretty good for duels, but it's not that busted. Surno is chilling 30 seconds on his big wings. No bubble, no bop available. So he's in a bad spot if 1 to Dead can lock him down. Actually decided to go to eat some food, I think, or sit down for a moment. Does the wings up and running. Hodge coming down onto 1 to Dead. Does he have the resources for it? Could go for some massive damage right now. Doesn't have the damage. Gonna get hit with a stun. Once Dead is trying to desperately bail out of there. Does a wall and dampen harm. But that's gonna be not even full wings for Suriname. It's gonna have another whole set of damage that he can do for Once Dead next time he has a Hodge available. Is continuing to pummel the damage into the monk. The sphere coming down and getting locked out. Hand of Freedom just so he can walk away from it. Does gonna get a slow down to Once Dead. Needs to be can't run away too far from the monk. Like, if you're gonna run away from Monk, get in Fist of Fury, you gotta be able to turn around on him right afterwards. You know what I mean? I think that's how you have to play, man. I think that's how you have to play. It's gonna be a couple of Viv fights for Once Dead. Surno does have a setup going. It's not gonna be big wings right now. Does have big wings. That's gonna be a full Hodge into Once Dead. Karma coming in very soon. Incap coming in. Sorry for the cough. My God. I need to get some water. I'm getting some water after this. That's gonna be Surno though. Wait, trick-out that Incap, ponying it up. Oh my God, his damage is not going anywhere right now. He used it a little bit early, but that Incap messed him up. That's going to be wings out of commission. Does have short wings if he ever needs them. Shield events available. That's still going to be, oh my God. Once Dead is playing so carefully. Just got to get a stun and run the hell away, man. Just got to whittle out the cooldowns out of Surno one by one. He's playing very, very carefully, but he doesn't use mobility properly. He's not wasting mobility. He's not freaking out either. It looks like he is making sure that every one of his abilities is with a purpose. Fist of Fury coming in as a paladin gets up close. Hand of Freedom coming down, which want to get away, but he's actually going to get images coming up. Touch of Death coming in onto Surno. No wings, no bubble, no bop available. And Surno's going to have to take the damage. Just going to go counter pressure onto Once Dead. Has a Karma though, so this is where Surno is in a bad spot. Touch of Death does tick. Karma is still ticking. Does get a heal though for a second. Second heal coming out. Has maybe a little bit more damage. Doesn't have a Hodge. No, Once Dead does take him out, but whittling him down to has nothing and then popping up all the cooldowns, playing it as carefully and precision as possible. I thought Blizzard fixes it on the troll ratio. Nope, it is 100%. Somebody said it doesn't care, like it doesn't care about the diminishing returns of the well, not diminishing returns, but the does the Dalaran ratio work off of dampening? I think it does get lowered with dampening, but I could be wrong. As some people say that it ignores dampening, others say that it doesn't ignore dampening, but I could be wrong. That's gonna be Congra though versus Once Dead. Does get a Flame Shock up and running. He is an elemental shaman with a two-hander. I want to see what kind of two-hander does he use. I want to see what he got a two-hander. Maybe it's a staff. Maybe he got a staff and he can use a two-hander, which looks awesome. Look at that. He raised up an axe just so he can cleave. That's some Thor shit going on, dude. Because didn't Thor get, like, in the Marvel universe or whatever, get like an axe? Stormbringer or whatever, the Stormbreaker. I don't even know, dude. I didn't even watch the movie, to be honest. There's gonna be some big zaps on the Once Dead. Not enough damage though. Congra, he's gonna get the elemental rolling up and running right now. It does get a big old Earth Shock onto Once Dead. Not enough damage to follow though. Doesn't have an Frost Shock to follow. Lightning Lasso coming out to the monk is no trick available for him for a while. Gonna take the full damage of it. Congra does have the elemental. Needs to get the Ellie to do a lot of damage. Wall coming out for Congra. Karma available for Once Dead if he ever needs to. Counter-Strike Totem up as well. Is going to hit the monk for a bit. Does he see the Counter-Strike Totem? Does eliminate the Counter-Strike Totem. Fist of Fury as he's getting knocked away, which is really good for our Shaman. For our Shaman friend. Karma coming in a little bit early. Congra is in a bad situation. Needs to get a Hex on this guy. Actually, might be pressured right now too much by Once Dead. Does hit him with a Maledict though, but that Karma is actually going to obliterate him. Once Dead showing us how to monk it up right now. PvE God is up next, getting stunned up, but Once Dead, no Karma available for a while though. And is going to boot PvE God out of the way. Is going to go for a Flash of Light right now, getting some resources off of the Zuen. 27% dampening. This is where PvE God needs to be very, very careful. Still has three monks to get through and a Demon Hunter. 28% dampening. Can he do it though? Or is Once Dead going to show us that he can play Warrior? He can play pretty good at Windwalker, I guess Demon Hunter, but also Windwalker. To add to the list of the classes he can play. Big damage coming up for 1-2. There's a Fury coming down right now. PvE God is going to get a Shield of Vengeance up and running. And Once Dead is going to bail out of it. Hand of Freedom rolling for PvE God though. Big old port coming in for Once Dead. PvE God is still trying to get that shield to pop next to the monk. Looks like it's not going to happen. Looks like the paladin, all he can really do is go for Flash of Lights. And the monk is also going to get a lot of re-healing. At 31% dampening, so it's still not that high to the point where they can't heal. Touch of Death coming down to PvE God. Looks like the monk is trying to see if he can force that a cooldown out of PvE God. Gonna go for Wings instead with a Ring of Peace though. Is gonna heal through a Touch of Death for now. And this is where Once Dead is gonna bail behind the other side of the pillar. Look at that. He's hanging out with a posse of monk images right now. For PvE God though, that was his short wings, so it wasn't the big wings. Stun coming in, Trick is out with big wings coming in. Does he have a Hodge and everything? That's gonna be chicken for 1 to dead. Has a Karma if he ever needs to. Is he gonna Karma this? Karma coming out. PV God is gonna bop it off. This is where 1-2 and needs to get the hell out. This is where PV God has all the advantage with the damage. Trying to cut the monk off. Doesn't happen. Throws a big old judgment. Trying to get a slow one to the Monkus. Looks like not gonna happen. The Monk is gonna get a few real fights. Does have a pre-wall available. Pre-wall does damage. Mallet to go into the Monkus right now. PV God is doing pretty good on damage though. 1 to dead does get a Fist of Fury though. Is he gonna actually? Does he take out the Monk? He does take out the Monk at the very end. Oh no, does he take out the Paladin? It takes out the Paladin at the very end. I am impressed. I am impressed. He had barely any health with a big old Fist of Fury just slamming the damage in. Woo! God damn, that was awesome. That's a lot of running, but he played it to the very end. He knew it. He knew. Coming around as 1K. What's up, Bandan? How you doing, man? Banadine? What's up, fam? How you doing? Bam monks and pearls, please run all days. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I can't do that. And so, you know that Dalaran Steel has always been a better arena for like those classes because the boxes are shaped in a way that's perfect to like just run around against, especially if you got a big slow. That's very easy for them, man. Horde, there's so much mobility, not that far apart from each other. You also have the lower platform too. It definitely helps them. 1K player. Quit the messing. They're just joking, man. They're just joking. 1 to dead is yes, dude. He actually played Purely Monk. I can't take it away from him. I can't. So can I take back the people that are ops in my group since they didn't get to play? Yeah. Blaze, you're more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to. Hey fam, couldn't wait there for like 2 minutes? Sure, I'm chilling. We're trying to see Ellen Dilly. No, Echo. Do you have an alliance group ready and going? Do you have an alliance group ready to go, my dude? You show you something? Go for it, Rika. What's up, Grom? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. 1K lost. My group is ready. All right, Blazer basically wants to let the rest of his group play. The only guy that got to play in his group was I believe it was Boomer. Yeah, he wants to keep that group for the most part. You're more than welcome to. Boomer barely got to play, man. Once it makes Monk look hella fun. I mean, okay, so with the part where he's just running away, that's not that fun. But like the close calls, the perfect I mean, he Fist of Furies like perfectly them. He Fist of Furies perfectly, rotates cooldowns perfectly, uses mobility without like freaking out about it. So he uses it all with intent. Yeah, so he makes the class look great as fuck. Make the class look so good. Ali's ready. I'm lead. Awesome. So I guess we could have Blazer since most of his group didn't get to play. Most group being monks and Dragonblade. We could have the alliance versus Horde. Yeah. Let me save that one. US 133, boys. We gotta catch up. We got 30 behind on the U. That's my fault though. Dragonblade Nick 5. Here we go. Awesome, boys. Awesome. I'm in front of you. What's up, Blue Clips? How you doing, man? What's up, dude? What's up, fam? Hope you're having a good one. I might not type that much in game though, because I'm doing, you know, the videos and whatnot. But you're more than welcome to hang out, my dude. More than welcome to chill. That's actually the place where most of you guys hang out at an alliance. I'm gonna blast watching a monk hide until one shot. Come on, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Never forgot you are an A. Yeah, I'm on an A. Yeah, today is an A. Yesterday was EU though, Rika. Yesterday was EU. We're gonna go back to Friday for EU, Saturday for an A. That's gonna be our regular schedule. We're gonna go back to that next week. Just this week was a little bit tough for me. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let's get this going. Switch. Making it on a bandwave seems like everyone is doing it. Probably not. If everybody's doing it, then I think there's no need for me to make a video on the bandwave. I don't know, Preacher WoW got banned over like the potion or whatever. Like, what else am I gonna say that hasn't been said, right? Plus, I don't really care to make a video on it, to be honest. I just want to do duels and have fun with you guys. Like, can I do that? Can we just do that? Wait, can you get out of here? I'm out, boys. I'm escaping. I'm running. I'm running out of here, boys. I'm never coming back. I'm escaping. Escape. Oh, I couldn't come back, though. It's going to be Boomer on Team Horde. We got Killa. We got 1K. His name is actually 1K. 1 to dead and Zach. 1K is going to be up first versus we got ourselves Jade Soldier coming in as a big old Fury. Malik coming up a little bit early. Damp and Harm coming in for 1K. Fist of Fury to follow. Jade Soldier got some big cooldowns coming up. Trying to get not parried by the monk, but it's not going to help him much about it. Digital continues to truck damage into 1K though. Getting hit with an incap, could break out of it, does bail out of it. On the team blue, we also still have Kazoo, we have Peachy coming back, we have Valrip and Sind. But Jade Soldier has to go versus 1K, can't quite charge it, does get a charge in into the ring of peace towards the end, but it's getting touch of death right now. Getting touched on, dude. He's getting touched right now real hard. Fist of Fury to follow, give him a nice back. But Jade Soldier's gonna take a bunch of damage. Might have to go for an enraged region, is going for it as wall comes off for 1K. Jade needs that healing. Needs to get a charge heal too if he can, if he's talented into it. Karma coming out. Jade needs to bail out of there. Big leap coming out. 1K looking to finish him off though. Needs to get the slows up and running. Fist of Fury locking out Jade though, but it looks like he is getting locked down, but has fair amount of health still. Malik to follow, no! Jade is not going to have any healing of this for a while. No fear available. Does get a stun onto 1K. Could get a charge heal. Does get one, though. Not out of the fight. 1K now in a bad position. Could get executed. Ring of Peace coming down, though. Jade needs to get in a good position, man. Not a lot of health available for him. BFAs are coming out for 1K. Jade needs to get a charge heal or something. Is he going to be able to get one maybe? Needs to continue healing as much as he can. Heal! Heal! No! It does go down. Couldn't quite get himself that much of range to get a charge. And Kazoo's up next. Going to go for a big old setup for Demon Hunter. Needs to go for the Wombo combo onto 1K. Stun coming into an I-Beam. Blade Dance to follow. Is that going to one-shot a meta to follow? Sage to get procced out for the Monkus. That's going to be another I-Beam for Kazoo. Plays the long metas. That's going to be Meta versus Forever. Does he see where the Monk is at? Does he have his health bars turned on? I don't think he has his health bars turned on. Turn on your health bars, Kazoo. What are you doing, my guy? Does he see the monk now? I don't think he sees him. What? You're literally a demon hunter. You know how demon hunters blind themselves? I think Kazoo did it literally IRL too. That's some cosplay right there, man. Turn on your health bars, my guy. It's going to help you out so much more. Just turn them on so you can see where the guy is at. Got so confused. That's a big old meta he's got going on to him. That's going to be Ring of Peace for 1K. Gonna bail out. Real Fights coming out. Stun coming out. Could go for Wombo combo. I-Beam to fall. Blade Dance. Annihilates. Just annihilating 1K down to about half health. Just if you were to hold it off for a little bit. Has Karma up and running. Kazoo can definitely take out 1K. Those Annihilates do so much damage. Look at them back to back. With a big old Blade Dance, 1K wants to hold down for that touch of Karma as best as he can. Another Blade Dance. Wall coming out for 1K. Wants to hold on for the Karma until the very end. Just continuing to run, continuing to get away from Monkus. Could go maybe for an incap. He's going to set up a port if he needs to. Maybe he can port if he ever needs to. Sun coming out. No trick. No trinkets out of it. Incap comes in. That's Kazoo. Goes in for a big old I-Beam. Touches that's coming down. It's going to Karma. It does Karma as the stun comes into Kazoo. Needs to drop Darkness right now. Maybe dropping Darkness. Stun coming in onto 1K. Dropping Darkness. Kazoo still wants to end them. 1K has dampen harm available, but that's like the only defense he's got going on. Kazoo's still running at him. Still pursuing the target. Head Ring of Peace coming down, but Kazoo's out in the open. Needs to line of sight him as best as possible. Not line of sighting. Not line of sighting. It's going to be some easy damage. Does get line of sight at the very end. Kazoo's not in the fight quite yet though. Needs to just fly over to 1K. Stun, I-Beam, Wombo combo. That's all it takes. Cat caught up to him right now. Fist of Fury, stun coming in. I-Beam to follow. Blade Dance, maybe a big old Annihilate to follow. Does get him in. He does take out the monk. He does take out 1K. Very well played, Kazoo. Man, monks are really good at eliminating. Oh, Demon Hunters are good at eliminating monks. I'll be honest. They're really good at it. And Zachary is right there. He just walked up to him. Just walked up. Neither one of them is going to be able to get some kind of crazy setup. Kazoo does have a fair amount of health. So it's more or less an auto duel. More or less. Kazoo is down in cooldowns though. Big meta coming in for Zach. I-Beam to follow off that. Kazoo is going to get a stun to Zach. Does force a trick out of him. I-Beam for both of these guys. Short stun onto Zach as well. Kazoo needs to recover in health as much as he can. Short stun on him. Both of these guys are metamorphosis for a little bit. Zach's is going to be a much longer. Kazoo can go fly up in the air if he wants to. Zachary can't actually chase. He's trying to force him out in the middle. Maybe that's exactly what he's going to go. Going to pelt him up for above right now. Zachary has no way to deal with this. He's going to have to take all the free damage. No, running to the room. Trying to find line of sight in the room, but maybe took a few more pot shots too early. Barely any health. And Glaive does snipe him out with a single Glaive. What's up next? Is it Killer? Killer's just going to get in there, man. No honor duel there. Just going to get in. I-Beam and Wombo combo is allowed for Kazoo, though. Killer's going to try to see if he can force out some CDs out of... Because actually, Kazoo doesn't get CDs. Barely has any health. Just wants to see, I guess, if he wants to fit... If he can. Finish him up without popping too many cooldowns, I guess what I was trying to say. Fist of Fury coming out. Kazoo's getting locked out for a little bit. Has still a little bit of damage. Trinket available if he ever needs to. Barely any health, though. Needs to get that Metamorphosis up and running, though, as soon as he can. Demonic needs to come out, but Killergen does have a fair amount of damage. Looks like Valorp is gonna get in there. Killagen has all his cooldowns ready for Valorp. Trinket coming out. No, Hodge coming down. I was expecting a Trinket. I was expecting wings out of Valorp. I don't know why. It's the way he was positioning. I guess that Wake of Ashes was getting all the resources. Interrupts Killagen as he tries to get a heal rolling. Stun coming onto Valorp. Is Killer going for big damage? No. That's going to be a stun just to set him up for a little bit. Not enough to get it going, though. Incap comes in. I like the position. Wait, how do you broke your... That must have been a broken spine there at that point. That didn't look like that should have worked. Eye for an eye coming out for Valorp as images coming out for Killer. Get Storm, Earth, and Fire up and running. But he's going to bail behind the pillar for a little bit. 7% dampening right now. This duel's not out of the... We're not out of this duel quite yet, boys. Not quite out of it. Execution sense coming on to Killer. Does Valorp have some cooldowns rolling after that execution? Gonna maybe get a stun. Fist of Fury coming down. Sound coming in. Is that gonna be wings out of Valorp? Killagen's watching that carefully. Wings do come out, but they come out very, very late. Not enough damage for Valorp to really get that much value out of it. That's gonna be mobility for Killagen, mobility for Valorp, and that's gonna be trying to juke out the Paladin with a Dragon Kick to follow, trying to find some line of sight. BFAs are coming in, just trying to heal through the damage the Paladin's throwing at him. Maybe kill this way. Killagen could go for some big damage. Fist of Fury coming down. Flashlights are coming in for Valorp. Still, just not taking that much damage, really. That's gotta be Killer. This Killagen's Fist of Fury didn't feel like he did a lot of damage, actually, to be honest. They'll continue to Vivify. Hodge coming down. Is he going to trick it? The trick is out of this one. Stun coming into Valorp. There wasn't any wings for Valorp, though. Actually, Valorp used a minute-long wings, so he still has the big wings, to be honest. Like, when you think about it, he still has the big wings, so he still has the big setup if he ever needs them. Killagen is going to get some damage into Valorp, though, bit by bit. Incap coming in. Going to Vivify right in his face. Killagen needs to be very careful. No trinket available for Killer. Valorp could stun him with a bunch of resources and eliminate him with big wings. So this could be really, really bad. Valorp is going to get a shield of vengeance up and running. Wings coming out. Killagen is trying to roll the hell out of this. He sees this. He knows this is bad. Going to go for as many Vivifies as he can. Valorp is going to pony up. That's actually going to be a port for Killagen. It's continuing to run. Doesn't want to allow Valorp a Hodge right now. Valorp just might need to heal himself up. No, those short wings again. Now real wings come in with a Hodge. Execution sends to follow. Does get a Wake of Ashes. Big holy damage. Killagen is getting just completely dumpster right now, bit by bit. But looks like the big dumpy damage for Valorp isn't going to be quite enough to take out Killer. Has mobility still for a while. What is that? This is like a little bit of a slide. Like a boogaloo slide. Stun coming down. Killagen is going to get the images up and running. Chicken coming out of Valorp. This way, Killagen just gets to go for big damage. No touch of death available this time, though. Valorp still has wings up and running. Is going to get as much damage as he can to Killer. Killer's got a defense up right now. Wall as well as dampen harm coming in. Still just completely trucking through Killer's health right now. As Valorp is becoming completely merciless about this. Hodge coming down, no chicken available. Valorp doesn't have enough, I don't think, to finish. As Wall does come down from Killer. Unless Valorp can somehow just get massive amount of holy damage just out of nowhere. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to finish with 21% dampening. And Killer is able to escape out of the clutches of the Paladin for now. Continue to run around in circles with him. At least for a little bit longer. Let's see Peachy and Cinderella sitting on the back burner. So that's going to be two Pharaohs. Just waiting for a bit. It's going to be interesting how this deal is going to go down. It looks like both of them playing very, very efficiently, very, very effectively. As effective as they can in these duels. Wings coming out for Valorp. That's going to be minute-long wings. He doesn't want to burn the big ones. That's going to be Killagen taking a bit of damage. Valorp is just trying to force Killagen's health very, very low. Going to get a slow one to kill him. Getting some damage in. Stun coming down. No trinket available for now. Killer's maybe going to be able to get a Fist of Fury out. Maybe he can force a cooldown of Valorp. Chicken coming out. Maybe a Fist of Fury will force something out of Valorp. Pass a fair amount of damage. Bob coming out a little bit early. Killer is just going to bail out of there as Execution Sentence hits him. If Killagen was a Belf, he could actually probably Belf off the Bop and just finish off the Pala. But not going to happen right now. Valorp still has wings coming up in about 10 seconds or so. 10-ish so. Killagen looks like he's still cooldowns. Touch of Death coming down to Valorp. Is that going to be bubble? That's karma and everything. So Killagen is just throwing all his eggs in one basket. Needs to bubble this. Shield of Aegis coming out for Valorp is going to pop very, very soon into Killer. Doesn't look like he did a lot of damage. Can he bop it? Bubble coming down right now. Hodge coming in onto Killer. Does he have wings though? Has big wings if he wanted to, but he's actually going to play defensively right now. No wings do come out. Uses the wings to heal himself. No wonder they're playing so defensively against one another. Neither of them is able to really score a kill. Fist of Fury coming in for Killer, feeling pretty confident right now. No Hodge for Valorp for a bit. No, he didn't even use full wings right now. I was doing some minute-long wings, I guess. So it wasn't even full wings. Still has full wings if he ever needs to. But Killa has him in very low health. No big defensive valor. Does he have a Hodge? If he has a big Hodge onto Killa, he might be able to survive it. Wall coming in for Killa. Might even want to dampen harm. Fist of Fury coming out. Does he have a Hodge? Does he have a Hodge? Doesn't have a Hodge. And Killa does end up taking him out. Up next is either going to be Cinderella or Peach. It looks like it's going to be Peachy on Ragnaros. Letting Killa get the full honor duel. Letting him get the full health. Killa is just walking, re-stealthing. They could go for like a bit of bow, but that doesn't matter. 34% dampening. These boys got to get this duel on their way. Killa is actually just gonna... He's just gonna steal whatever soul from Valorant, I guess, with a plume. Don't even know what the hell that does. That's one of the items from Tools of the Trade. Peach is gonna get bleeds up and running on Killa and it's gonna root him out in the open. Peach is gonna chill and trying to catch himself a re-stealth for a moment. Does catch a re-stealth. No, couldn't quite get the full opener. That's gonna be Killa popping in some cooldowns with images. Fist of Fury to lock down Peachy. Wall coming out. Does get a stun. Trick is still getting forced out. Peachy has Thorns up and running. Killa could karma those up right now. Not gonna do it. Stun coming in onto Killa. Bleeds are getting set up. So with those bleeds and with that Thorns, actually Killa could karma that. Not gonna happen. Holding on to his cooldowns for now. Leaving that karma until the very end. Fist of Fury coming down. Peachy is actually getting parried on just about everything. Second wall coming in for Peachy. Killa hasn't used karma yet. That's still his trump card that's going to let him win this duel. Entangle Roots are coming in onto Killa from a distance. Just actually cast Entangle Roots from a distance. That's a good move, actually. That is the move. Gonna be able to catch himself a restart. Killa has a trick if he needs to. Peach, he goes for a big bite. Killa trick is out of Fist of Fury, trying to lock down Peach and not let him get all the bleeds up and running. Probably should have just let him get the bleeds so you can karma them back. Mally to follow onto Killa in a bad situation. Might just want to karma. No, waiting out for that Mally though. Waiting out until Peachy is bloodthirsty and bloodlust. Karma him right now. Needs to karma him right now. Spamming that karma. No! Couldn't quite get the karma off. His Peach does get a restart. Open. Stun coming on to Peach right now. Boomer doesn't want to mess around. Kill Spree coming out for Boomer right now. Wants to get the big damage out of there as fast as possible. Gonna get reroll trinkets coming out against Peachy as he gets Thorns up and running. Boomer is going to get some damage into Peachy. Pistol shot in and making sure to slow him down as much as he can. Vanish coming in for Boomer actually. Continuing to get slows into Peachy as much as it can, as often as he can. But Peachy looks like he might be able to get a full reset. I feel like at that point, Boomer might as well just like stop trying to do damage to Peachy. Just maybe catch a re-stealth instead of hitting into Thorns. But I guess that's what I would do as an outlook. But it's like really, really hard. That pillar doesn't make it any easier either. But Boomer does get a stun into Peachy. Can he get some big procs of damage though? Trying to see if he can get some damage procs coming up. Stun coming in onto Boomer. Peachy is looking for recovery. Still looking for recovery. Big grapple hook coming in for Boomer. Does he have a Mally? Does Mally Peachy down? No heals available for the Druid for a while. But he's still utilizing that pillar as much as he can to get a lot of mobility up and running. Boomer is going to get a roll the bones up and running as well. Could go for a reset. No, sprinting up and around to Peachy. Thorns are coming up. Wants to end Peachy right now. Chicken coming out for Peachy. Bash coming on to Boomer. Oh my goodness. Peachy just doesn't want to die. Does a wall up and running. Wants to go for a restealth. Does land a restealth. Boomer could go and try to see if he can pick up the eyes. Peachy is going to bail way far away. I actually going to sit next to the eyeball in case Boomer goes for it. Regenerate coming in for Boomer. Peachy doesn't get the opportunity to heal himself. Actually is going to go for re-heals right now. Does Boomer get stealth? And if he has stealth and a grapple, he could actually grapple to Peachy. Because his cooldown on stealth is going to be like a 10 seconds. But Boomer's just going to pick up the eye. Looking for the Pharaoh right now. Sailing the high seas. Looking for a cat. Does pistol shot him. It does not let Peachy get an opener. Rerolls the bones. Muck for the stun coming in. All the stuns are coming in back to back as efficiently as they can. Peachy's taking a bit of damage from Boomer. Gonna get a parry up and running. Trying to secure a kill on this Pharaoh right now. But the Pharaoh has got Thorns up and running. Cloaker Shot is coming in for the Rogue. Adrenaline Rush to follow. Peachy's just sprinting way out of there. Just trying to get away from the Rogue. Does he have grapple hook? Doesn't have grapple hook right now. Looks like Peachy is trying to get himself a reset. No, the Rogue doesn't let him. Peachy's not out of the fight. Yeah, but here's Boomer. Stun coming on to Peachy. Blind. Boomer's like, you know what? At this point, I'm just going to pull up all the stops. I'm going to get a blind just so he can secure a kill onto Peachy. At this point, like, at this point. I actually want to see what his sap animation looks like again. Do sap again. Sap him again, Boomer. That's cool, man. It's like an attack. That's pretty dope. Another sap. What did Sheep Shot look like? Don't even see it. Stun coming out onto Peachy. Doesn't have anything left. Does Boomer have enough damage to finish him off? Killing Spree coming out right now. Bash coming in. Trinkets out of it. Wants to end Peachy so badly. Peachy's just not dying. Just doesn't want to die at all. Is this saying something about Outlaw Rogues right now? Do we not have damage anymore, boys? I know we do. I know we do. That's just unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Now Cinderella looking for Boomer right behind him. Could open up on him. They were right next to each other. With 60% dampen is not going to give him that much of an opportunity. Cinderella needs to find a way to beat Boomer and go against 1 to dead right after. This is going to be a bit of a duel. Looks like Boomer is going to go hanging out by the eye, at least for now. Beaches first. Yeah. Then Rogue have no damage. Dude, I feel like Outlaw and Duels just don't do that much damage. Like, I think you need deeper strat to get the big stuns. They can lock down someone longer. But maybe Boomer just didn't have the best buffs in the world. Because it's all about the procs for Cinder Strikes, man. That's going to be a stun by Cinderella. Boomer's just going to have to take the damage in the opener. Gouch coming onto Sin. Could go for a stun lock combo. He's going to pistol shot him. Thorn's coming out for Cinderella. So Boomer doesn't want to deal with that at all. But does have dots. Can at least pistol shot Cinderella. Done some damage to himself. Does get a stealth off. Maybe he can get a sap to Cinderella. No, it doesn't look like it. Cinderella's going to catch a re-stealth himself. Boomer actually doesn't have that many bleeds on him. Maybe that's what he went for a vanish. Because he waited for the bleeds and dots to come off. I can get a full reset. Hanging out by the eye, but so is Cinderella. Both of them looking for each other. Cinderella's just kind of sitting in stealth in one place. Boomer's moving around a lot. Regenerate coming out. Decided to take a chance with it. Didn't know what Cinderella was at. But he took a chance with it, man. And it paid off. Does get a sap to Cinderella, too. Cheap shot coming in onto Sin. Gonna get a reroll the bones going. Okay, there's buff for an energy regen, but it's not the greatest. And it's gonna bail away from Cinderella. Does force out a wall into a gouge. Cinderella tries to get back at him. Boomer's continue to get slows on Cinderella every time he's power shifting. That's really good for Boomer. Continue to pistol shot him as much as he can. Adrenaline is up and running. Generate some column points. Could go for a big old stun to Cinderella. Bear from coming in for Sin. Just playing defensively. Boomer's continuing to pistol shot him. Generating column points. Stun coming out onto Cinderella. Trying to see if he can force the trinket. Does force out a trinket out of Sin. Why isn't Bear though? The Boomer, again, continue to just pistol shot him as much as he can. Doesn't want to attack Cinderella. Doesn't want to get attacked by Cinderella. Gouge coming in from literally Africa. Cinderella does get thorns up and running. Cinderella hasn't got bleeds up and running yet. Boomer's actually going to click the shadows away from those. Big old bite coming in. Sin does get him with a stun. Killing spree coming out right now as Boomer does have cloak of shadows. Does have parry if he needs to. Is going to get a pair up and running. Cinderella is in a bad position. Can't quite hit him. Both of them trading Maledicts. And they should be coming out for Boomer right now. Cinderella catches himself a reself with the in-card. We do have advantage for Boomer right now. Picking up the eyes. Time to see if he can find Cinderella. Does he pistol shot him? This is Cinderella did get pistol shotted. Big stun coming out. Does Boomer have enough to finish? A blind coming in. I think Boomer has it in the bag right now. Gonna get a second concoction rolling. Second Crimson Vial up and running. Does he have the stab though? Does he have a full stab? No, just gonna pistol shot. No, Cinderella somehow caught a full re-stealth regardless though. This is really bad for Boomer. Needs to catch a re-stealth while Cinderella is slow. Does catch a re-stealth. Does he find the feral? Does he find the feral? How did Cinderella catch a re-stealth there with a pistol shot? That should put him in combat. That is so weird. Maybe he got out of blind, then he went to stealth, and during that stealth, he can still get hit by ability, but he still get into stealth. Because feral stealth and rogue stealth is a little bit different. Like, the act of going to stealth is different. Boomer does grapple to near where Cinderella was at, looking for him. Doesn't quite find him, though. Doesn't quite find him. Might just have to pick up the eye. Cinderella's gonna go for a heal. Does Boomer have regenerate and heal? Does he? Does he not? Cinderella's right on his toes. Right on his toes. Does land a stab at Cinderella as Cinderella's right behind him, though. Boomer is getting himself a second heal. That puts him out of stealth. That second concoction. Keep shit coming out. Cinderella does have wall if he needs to. Does Boomer get a good buff, so he has decent buffs for damage, actually. Lots of procs back to back for Sinister Strikes. That is going to be a gouge on Cinderella right now. Boomer's continuing to do as much damage as he can. Just chilling for now. Jay chilling. Trying to sprint around. Needs to get slows on Cinderella. Does catch a resell, though. So for Boomer, this is really, really bad. No trick available for Boom either. He's gonna get a free feint rolling. Adrenaline rush coming out right now, I think. Into a kill spree. Actually kills himself with that killing spree with those thorns. And 1 2 dead is gonna end up finishing off Cinderella. Touch of Death coming down. Cinderella does have thorns up and running still. That Touch of Death is gonna do a lot of damage. Does he have enough health to work with it? Bear form coming out, trying to live it. Back into stack form, back into human form, and does go down. That was such an upset, man. That was an upset, but that was very well done by Cinderella. That killing spree into thorns, that just hurts, man. If you don't cloak it, that shit just hurts so much. Damn, dude. Damn. That's nutty. That is nutty, Chad. Alrighty, boys. Your favorite Prot Warrior is making Duels appearance? Alright, Zachary. Sounds good, man. Prot Warrior. Actually, Zachary, we kind of we tried Prot with Jade Soldier, and we were like, you know what? Kind of not feeling Prot, man. Not really feeling Prot. I think we're not going to let tanks in, Zachary. I think we're gonna, yeah, because we decided we don't want tanks in. Unless the chat is fine with it, we could have one tank duel. But it's still going to be our policy, no tanks. Because tanks just prolong the fight. We had a bear druid. He did a lot of damage, but he just prolonged the fight. We had a warrior who did kind of okay-ish, but it just felt like the fight was prolonged rather than like an exciting duel was happening. You know what I mean? Jews or OP shouldn't be able to cast heal in feral or chicken. Oh, really? I think it's a talent. When you put up a WoW progress, if you're looking for a guild, you get a 3, 4, 7 out of 9, and 1 8 out of 9 guilds. That's enjoy. The moment when you put up on WoW progress, you know, Ray, I actually am thinking I'm gonna put myself on WoW progress, see what happens, because a buddy of mine, I don't know if he's actually leaving guild or not. He put himself up on WoW progress just to see what happens, and you got like this 9 out of 9 guild right now. This 9 out of 9 mythic guild asking for him. Honestly, it's just like, I want to see what happens. Would I get any kind of invites or anything? Just for the fun of it. I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon, though. At least for the time being. I have fun with those guys too much. As a bear druid, warriors are damagers. They have no self heals. It's all good. I'll go Fury. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Alan ready? Alright. Do we have Alan Dilly with a group, maybe? Does Alan Dilly have a group, man? Does Alan Dillio have a group? You get any boomies there 101? Yeah, we got a couple boomies going in, man. I have a couple of views going in. Blazer said he is ready whenever. Blazer group just played. If Alan Dilly got a group, man, we could have Alan Dilly's group play. With like Spart and all them. Let me know, my guy. What's up, bro? What's up, Destiel? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day, my dude. I think it's fine since all Druids do is run around the pillar. Oh my god, dude. I don't know, man. Just that's too weird to balance, man. They're too weird to balance. Too bad I can't join any of them at the moment. Really? How come? Not enough money to like transfer to another server or something? Which, I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Dalaran, приветик. Отличное настроение, хорошего стрима, здорово, скин, да, здорово, здорово. What's up, Declan? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. I guess we got a group for Zachary versus Nick. Is he in Sin's group? Let me ask him. Are you in Sin's group? Because we could have Blazer versus Sin. I mean, they just went, but I don't know if Ellen Dilly got a group or not. Because I don't have time to raid, plus I want to use my money on run swap when I'm going to move and such. Fair enough, Ray. Yeah, I feel you. Does he keep letting the same people in this group Omega lol? No, yeah, because the reason why you have Blazer with the same exact group just now is, what is it? I'm trying to see how you've been down. I've been pretty good, Declan. I've been chilling, doing a lot of 5-5-1-1s and whatnot. Yeah. Lots of 5-5-1-1s. We don't cast, it's instant. True, it is instant cast. Do you even count as a cast then? Зачет за русский. Привет, Dalaran. Ну чё, Зенис? Я знаю чуть-чуть русского. Я родился в России давным-давно, но я не говорю по-русски так много. Русский, Джин. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude. A little bit of Russian chat. Чуть-чуть русского, чуть-чуть. Я не так говорю по-русски хорошо. Я говорю, как будто мне 5 лет на русском. Я забываю уже. A little bit of Russian, boys. A little bit of Russian. Yeah, I feel you though, Ray. I feel you. Alright, boys. I guess we got Dragonblade versus Blazer as the group. Hopefully Blazer got some Blazer, did you change your group at all? I'm gonna wait for an answer real quick. Why should Blazer lose? Blazer actually has been pumping deeps as a monk. To be honest, I don't even know if he's gonna lose this. He's been pumping damage as a monk. Like, he's been doing pretty goddamn good. Yeah, I did the duel with me 1v3 at once and I feel so bad. Alright. I will. I do want to get that out of the way too. You got Nando. Oh shit, okay, cool. You got new people. I took Boom back. You wanted to try Sin? Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. We got ourselves a group up and running, boys and girls. Jesus, that's a lot of Russian. Let me try this. Отлично говоришь, молодчина. Все равно молодец. Мне хоть не придется через переводчик общаться. Но мой русский очень плохо. Я могу ответить, вопросы... Как его? Простые вопросы. Мне русский забываю язык, какие-то слова даже не знаю, но я могу чуть-чуть по-русскому, чуть-чуть. Но больше я говорю, как я говорю с русскими, я иногда заменяю русские слова на английские, потому что я больше по-английски говорю, чем по-русски. Но извиняюсь, сейчас говорю то, что извиняюсь. My God, screams. Да, на английском понятно, что ты говоришь, и русский... на высоте, все круто. Oh my god, all these Russians in here, boys. All these Russians in here. Alright, everybody, let's get another one going. What have we got this time? Recording. Switch. What do we got? We got Boomer trying out as an assassinate. Oh, still playing Outlaw this time. I like it. We got Gary and Hero playing some Destruction. What looks like Nando going back in 1-2 dead. We got Onyu playing some Demon Hunter, so that's gonna be fun. We got our Crows and Team Alliance Avior playing some Outlaw too, dude. All these Outlaws. Cinderella versus Boomer as the first duel. Okay. Yorkon Dork. Got Dork in here, another Outlaw Rogue, and Zachary playing some Fury. Thank you for playing Fury, Zachary. Let's go Boomer versus Cinderella at Restealth. Cinderella actually playing some Boomkin right now. I want to see how bad Boomkin is for Outlaw. Honestly, I got my ass kicked about Boomkin last time. As roots come out, Boomer actually triggers those roots. Cloaker Shot is coming up pretty early. Cinderella is going to go for a bar skin. Boomer's trying to get some damage in within a drone rush. Going to get a heal up and running a little bit early. Cinderella actually getting hit with a blind, with the regenerate to follow. Cinderella already used their trinket for something, so I guess Boomer's just gonna go for a little bit of a CC chain. That is gonna be incarn for Cinderella though, so that is, I guess, worth blinding, because that is big damage. That is incarnation. So outside of incarn, Cinderella doesn't have nearly as much damage. Boomer's gonna wait it out fully. Does get a full stun. Kills coming out to Cinderella. No Barkskin available for a bit. Cinderella does have a massive heal if they ever need to go for it. Trying to get dots up onto Boomer right now. Needs to go for a little bit of a setup with roots, with disarms if he has any bash available or anything. Boomer's actually taking quite a bit of damage from Cinderella right now. Cinder's gonna get a massive heal right now. Boomer might need to consider his health. Does consider his health as he's getting big heals coming in. Integral roots coming out from Medicine. Doesn't have a way to deal with this right now. And solo rest coming out for Cinderella. Vanish coming in for Boomer is gonna open up with an ambush. Does get a stun to Cinderella. No Barkskin available. Boomer gets to do a bit of damage right now. What kind of buffs did he end up getting? Is rerolling buffs right now. Decent buffs for damage, actually. Very decent buffs for damage. Trying to get some damage to Sin. That is going to be Barkskin coming out a little bit early. He's going to wait out, do some damage to Sin. Does get a gouge. Going to wait out for the full gouge before he starts doing damage, though. The more he can wait out the gouge, the less he needs to do damage into the gouge or into the Barkskin. Bark downs. Boomer gets to go for some big damage. Can't quite catch up to Cinderella. That does get a grapple hook around. Is going to get a stun into the Boomy. This way, he's actually going to be able to do some damage. There we go. Some Outlaw Rogue Deeps are coming in right now. Cinderella is going to still try to see if he can survive. Chicken available very, very soon. No heal available. Does need to get some kind of CC chain onto Boomer. If he had disarm right now, he would have been a good spot. I think I actually tried to go for a bash, and Boomer parried that bash. Interesting. Parried the bash. York and Dork is coming in. Sap coming in about Boomer. York trinkets out of it. I think is that adaptation? No. Not really sure why he trinketed that. That's going to be full stun by Boomer onto York with a killing speed of 4. York needs to go for an response. Does have pistol shots coming out. Does disarm for full duration of it though. Does get a roll. The bones rolling. That's going to be vanish for Boomer. He's going to go for a resap to York though. Looks like he might not. Maybe he'll do damage. Yeah, does go for a little bit of damage as York is about to say restealth. Gonna get pistol shot on number 2. Building up some common points. Gonna get a reroll going. Pistol shots coming out. Doesn't want to let the rogue restealth at all. Just pistol shots from a distance. Stun coming in onto Boomer from a distance. But it's going to be a very, very hard or very low common point. Another stun to Yorker right now. Looks like trinketing the sap was the worst decision of his life. And down he goes. Boomer takes another one out. Up next is going to be Arcos. Arcos getting sapped up. Not going to enrage that. Not going to rage that out. Boomer get himself a reroll. Decent-ish buff for damage. Decent-ish buff for damage. He's going to get a back-to-back stun onto Arcos. Get himself a run-through or two. But he's just chilling for a bit. Going to get a pistol shot in there. Arcos just bailing out for a moment. Once he get a charge heal off of Boomer. Does he go for charge heal? He went for a slow. Doesn't get the heal off it, though. Or maybe... Did he get a heal? Because he did get enraged. I actually can't quite tell. We're coming on to Boomer a little bit early. Stun coming on to Boomer right now. No chicken available. Or no chicken gonna be used for this one. Disarm coming on to Boomer. Actually, very short disarm. Did it disarm after he stunned him? Or does it disarm DR with like fears and such? I very much doubted this DRs, but maybe he disarmed him as he stunned him or something along those lines. Maybe use both those abilities at the same time. Boomer is looking pretty bad though. Mally to follow onto Boomer, gonna get one going onto Arcos as well. Boomer still holding on to his big defenses. The Cloak of Shadows Vanish still available. Is waiting. He's just waiting for his... What? Do you not have a trinket? Does he have Rolling Relentless? That might be the problem. Maybe he's Relentless. Is gonna rage out of that sap. Looking for Boomer if he can. But looks like he doesn't have a trinket for the blind, or maybe he used one a little bit early, and he just has the human racial. That's gonna be a huge heal for Boomer without regenerating. Sneaking after Arcos right after. Cheap shot coming in, trying to go for the big setup, big old stun setup. Do trade stuns on one another. Looks like he is rolling Relentless because Arcos stuns just don't set him for long at all. That's going to be double disarm for each other. Boomer does have pistol shots still to work with. That's going to be commanding shot for Arcos. Does get a charger for Boomer. Gouge coming in as Arcos has himself massive heal. Boomer could go for a parry if he wants to, but he's just trying to slow down Arcos and trying to walk away from him as best as he can. Arcos completely slowed. His massive heal didn't really go anywhere. And Boomer just building up a lot of common points. Could go for a full stun into Arcos if he wanted to. We'll see how well it works. Does get a stun into him into a killing spree right now. Stun coming into Boomer. Trick is out immediately. Argo's barely is in health. Fear coming into Boomer. Could maybe get a charge heal. No, just gets a normal heal. Boomer wants to end him. Does pistol shot him to death. And gonna go for a vanish off the bat as Aver does get a muck for death into Boomer. Does go for roll the bones. Both of them are on top of each other. It's gonna be Outlaw versus Outlaw. Let's see what wins. Aver did get himself a roll the bones. I do wonder what kind of buffs he ended up getting though. I do wonder. Boomer hanging out by the eye. He's gonna pick it up. Gonna mount up. There's gonna be Aver actually opening up off the bat. Don't know if you want to go for a full stun to Boomer or anything. Does get disarmed. That's gonna be stunned to Boomer. But didn't expect for him to be disarmed though. He's gonna go for a plunder armor right now. Plunder his armor. Stun coming into Aver. No trinket available. What are you trinket? That's gonna be Boomer actually bailing the hell out of there with a grapple hook. These Outlaw rogues, man. Ever getting back at Boomer, trying to get some damage in. Boomer has a heal rolling right now. Lots of healing happening. Only 6% dampening. Does get a short stun to Boomer. Does he have any damage? Might want to start rotating some defenses though. Gouge coming onto Aver. Aver needs to get some defenses up and running right now. Maybe a parry, maybe a heal. Stun coming onto Aver. That's going to be a fairly decent duration stun right now. And Boomer might just be able to take him out. Does take him out. Last one left is Zachary. Is Boomer going to go for that NA Outlaw Rogue on V5? Zachary is the last Fury Warrior left. I think he wants to let Boomer all the opportunity to re-heal. I think that's exactly what he's going to do. He is there. Looks like Boomer is just going to get into stealth. Doesn't need all the health in the world. He's going to be chilling. I'm waiting for Xander Racial to be nerfed. Yeah, it is a little bit nutty right now, isn't it? I don't think it'll be nerfed. Maybe in PvP they might nerf it to like 50% health. But I don't really know. I don't really know. Maybe 75. Yeah. Or maybe they'll make it. Maybe they'll make it so it does. Because I don't know if dampener affects it. I heard different things. That's good. Boomer getting open onto Zachary though. Roll the bones coming in with a shark buff. Killing speed to follow. Zachary not taking too much damage right now. Disarm coming in by Boomer off the bat though. Does get himself a nice run through onto Zachary. Zachary needs to bail over there. Boomer right now. Gets a Dragon's Roar up and running. Not really sure if he wanted to get a one up and running or not. But there it is. Boomer is going to get a stab at Zachary. Zachary's going to rage out of it. Zachary's still holding on to his trinket right now, so he still has all the essentials. Boomer's still holding on to all the essentials, minus killing speed, minus adrenaline rush. It's gonna get roll the bones rolling. Does get a decent buff for comp point building. Stun coming out. Could Zachary go for some big damage to Boomer? No, not gonna pop cooldowns quite yet. Just going for more sustained playstyle. Stun coming out to Zachary. Gonna go for Enrage Regen right now. As a defensive heal coming off of Boomer. Gets a parry up and running. Not sure if Zachary really wanted to go for that Enrage Regen right here. I can't ever say that half the time. Mallet to follow onto Zachary. Not a lot of heals is going to be available. That's going to charge up for Boomer. Any healing he can get. First of all, maledicted. Second, dampener coming in at 18%. Boomer is taking a bit of damage though over time. Tricket could come out for Zachary though. Does he want to tricket anything? Looks like he's just going to hold on to all his trickets for now. Disarm coming in. Does he have a disarm for Boomer? Is going to continue general resources. Fear coming on to Boomer. Could you maybe charge, stun, or anything? Does get a charge heal off him. And Boomer's still building the comp points. Stun coming on to killing speed. Trickets out of for Boomer. It's now the stun onto Zachary right now. Zachary barely has any health. Does go down. Not really sure. If Zachary had a trinket, that's going to be Boomer taking everybody out the one after the other. There it is, my man. There it is. There it is. Yeah, Zachary, I wouldn't use Enrage Regen. I would do what Katrigan does. Like, Enrage Regen is a good defensive, but I would use it only as a last end record. Like, if you feel like you could still survive if you just use Enrage Regen and live. But I feel like if you're not taking that much damage, especially from like an Outlaw as a full-plated class, I feel like it's a better idea to do what Katrigan does. Wait until the stuns and the damage is out, then Enrage Regen, get the charge in, massive heal. I use Relentless, not Trinket. You should still have your human racial though, right? I don't know if you had the human racial on cooldown or not. Or maybe you just didn't get to use it. Yeah, you still should have the human racial. I don't know if you used it that fight or not. Maybe you did use it, but I didn't see it because maybe it doesn't show up in the UI. Maybe if you use Relentless, I don't get to see the cooldown of it. So maybe that could be it. A simple most gamers what? You know, I have a chicken to get a full heal. Damn. Everyone that didn't get to play, I took Killer back. Killagen? Okay, we could do that. We could do that. If the Alliance group wants to redo it, but can we get Spartan and Blazer? Can we get Sparticle back in? Elendilly got a group. Okay, Elendilly and Blazer. We'll have them queue up right now. 134, 5. Yeah, we can go, boys. Yeah, we can go. Elendilly and Nick 5. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Ah, it didn't work. And YouTube is like, nope. Are you there? No, wrong one! I invited wrong one. No! Decline it, decline it, decline it, decline it, please. I messed up. Okay, good. Good. I accidentally queued Dragon Blade and Nilindili, I think. No Blazer. Now I got it. Now I'm good. Now I'm good. Hook Point. That's a good map. I like how we get a lot of variety in these maps. Like, we do random maps, but it generally doesn't do like same map twice in a row or anything. Dalaran, скажи, а чё игроки, которые участвуют на арену за победу, что-то получают? Не, они не получают ничего. Ну вот что, мы делаем это, как его, for fun. Мы делаем это просто с вьюерами, те, кто хочет смотреть, те, кто хочет играть. Ну и спрашиваем иногда друзья их, которые гладиаторы, что если хотят, ну как, поучаствовать. Просто потому что нам нравятся дуэли, нам нравится этот формат на дуэли. Yeah. That's the best Russian that I could do there. He asked if anybody gets anything. We said, this is just for fun, man. Just for the glory of it all. Sad not seeing a shadow priest? Yeah, right. There's not a lot of shadow priests, at least for duels. Like, they're great, don't get me wrong, but not for duels. Not for a 1v1 situation. That's rough. We do have the shadow priest god, the dual Chrysler on EU, though. That was pretty nutty. Switch. We're missing one on Team Red, so if you guys can hold back a bit. Missing one on Team Red. Give them like a minute. If a minute doesn't happen, then you guys can just do your duels. I guess we can set them up, though, for now. What do we got, though? We got Vinci on Team Blue. Playing some Outlaw as well. All the Outlaw boys. We got also Porak. We got Snitches in here chilling. Sparticle first up. And we got Cern on a big old golden mount, literally. Literally, Bidowin mount. We got Garland chilling in the back. Till you're going to play. Killergen is coming back. 1-2 dead. Aussie chilling. Is that the elite set? That's not the elite set. That's not the elite set. You got to get the elite set, my guy. And then one of you. Still in the back. We are missing one person on the Team Red. Hoping they'll load in. Give them like a minute, and if a minute passes and they're not here, then we can just start going. Because you can still have a duel, or at least try to have a duel. The first one is going to be Sparticle, though. I think it is going to be 1-2 dead versus Bard. Monk versus DK, or Mage. We got to leave and requeue. Nando missed queue. Okay, we can requeue them. If these guys all leave, we can requeue. If Nando missed the queue completely, we can leave and requeue. We can start with the same arena. I'll do Hook Point. I'll do the same teams, and you guys can have the same order. How does that sound, boys? If everybody leaves right now, I'll just requeue it, okay? If everybody leaves right now, it's part left. So, I guess we're leaving. I just need like 2 more people to leave, and then we'll just reset. Yep, leaving. Uno más. Yeah, we're leaving. Let's redo it. Let's redo it real quick. Same arena, same order, all that jazz. Nano needs to participate, though. Let me know when you guys are both ready. Alan Dilly as well as Blazer. Let me know when you guys are both ready. Alrighty. We can get Nando in there. Nando missed. Yeah, I got it. We gotta get him in there, boys. Ready? Alright, Alan Dilly. Let me know when your team is ready, dude. Let's make sure that Nando gets in, too. Then I'll let her pay to win race. I don't think they're that pay to win, man. Come on. They're very strong, but they're not that pay to win. Like, how would you use the racial in PvE? The heal. I mean, there's some uses. I don't know, man. Somebody left. Alright, Ellen Dilly. Get somebody else in, man. Let's get somebody new, man. Give me a second to refill. Get like a shadow piece or something. Hey, how do I sign up? Yeah. How do you sign up for these duels if you guys want in? We do have one person on Team Horde. One of the 2 Horde teams to join them. The way to sign up is go to Group Finder, go to PvP section. You got PvE and PvP, custom groups, pre-made. Find a group, type in 5 in the search engine, enter. You should find a 5511. If there is one. Want to join a Horde? You can do the same thing on the Horde, my dude. Alliance or Horde on NA. Either one works for me. Sin has a full group. Sin got a group. Wait for Landilly. We'll let him play out, man. We'll let him play out because Blazer and Nando and all them want to play, and Spart want to play. So we'll let him actually have like a group. We'll actually let him have a play. I'll just queue him up when they're ready. Okay, ready? Awesome. Wow, did I do wrong map? I might have done wrong map. I might have forgot to do. It's Blade's Edge. Okay, so it's not Hook Point because I suck at what I do. But at least it's It's an arena. At least we got into a game. It might mess up a little bit of your guys' rotation, might make it easier for others. I apologize. I meant to do 2 point, but I suck at what I do. I legitimately suck at what I do. Get some fine, keep it. Yeah. I'm just saying for Spart, and I'm saying for 1-2 dead. The Spart was gonna duel a monk. On hook point, he probably has a setup of what he wants to do. But now you add in verticality. Oh my god, why am I looking at a female orc chest right there? But you got one. Wait. Why is he so? He's flat as a board if he's wearing this piece of gear. Look at that. He's basically flat. I mean, there's some curve, but he's basically flat. Like, it's flat. He's padding. Boys, he's padding. But 1-2 dead and Spart. Like, 1-2 dead gets the opportunity of, like, all the verticality, the upper area, bottom area, all that good jazz. For Spart, it's going to be a little bit different. But hopefully they still have a good set of duels. Good luck and have fun, everybody. We were missing Killer, though. But we got everybody else in here. Let's go to Sparticle versus 1-2 dead. You guys can go up and do the whole honor duel thing or whatever if you wanna. Looks like 1-2 dead is just slowly walking. Oh yeah, he doesn't want to do the whole 1-2 dead. 1-2 honor duel. Gonna start building the chi a little bit early. Cheesing a little bit, but that's okay. He'll be doing that regardless. Both of them get a nice bow. Sparta's gonna bail our way to the other side. And this is where the duel starts, boys. This is where the duel starts. Alright, good luck and have fun, everybody. We're gonna have a good set of duels today. I swear to God, swear to God. So it looks really good, though. Oh, that's it? Yeah, it looks good. I like the elite version, but it looks still good. It's gonna be a root down onto Spart, rooting down the monk as with arcane missiles to chase him down. And again, the monk is gonna use the verticality, just as I said, gonna get a port up and running on the bottom. Sparta's gonna catch him, actually interrupting the heal with arcane blast of all arcane missiles, and it's gonna be a big old karma onto Spartacle right now. Sparta's gonna get himself a temporal. 1-2 dead is trying to get away from Spart. Gonna get some VFIs rolling. Spart is gonna have to go for a big old setup onto the Monkus. Is gonna jump down, blink it away, is gonna get hit with a Fist of Fury, explosions coming in, is gonna get those missiles still chasing after the Monkus, does get a nice port out of the way. As 1-2 dead is playing up to all his ports. I think he reset his port just now. I think he just reset it. Could be wrong, but I think that's what he wants to play around with for now. Is gonna go some cooldowns to the Spart. Maybe a stun could come out. Couldn't quite get a stun. Spart does get to get away. Poly coming out onto his cooldowns. Does trick it out of it. Another Poly to follow. Just actually completely obliterating one of those cooldowns. Arcane missiles to follow again. Does get a ring of peace to bulb Spart around. Fist of Fury can't quite catch up to the mage though. You can't catch this mage. He's gonna get a big old hit on you. Big old hit out of nowhere. What was that? It's gonna get a little bit of arcane missile. Spart doesn't want to get interrupted though on arcane. 1-2 dead does have the port away to the other side. Is gonna get locked out though. Dampen harm coming out. Does have a spin crane kick. Looks like 1-2 dead doesn't even have a kick available. No karma available. Is it dead right now? Does have a wall. Getting rooted out in the open. Tiger's Lost may be available. Gonna go for real fights. Sparta's gonna land those arcane missiles in there. Is gonna get the wall up and running. Touch death coming out to Sparta. Is finally able to hit him. Fist of Fury, but hitting air. In capital Sparta. Does have temporal rolling. That touch of death is gonna hit him for a little bit. Setting up an image right now. Real fights coming in. Sparta has the work cut out for him. Mally to follow, does slam 1-2 dead, not going to give him a lot of opportunity to heal, but this is where he actually gets to go for some damage, getting knocked up in the air for a second. No, Whirling Dragon Punch, I think it was, into a karma right now. Sparta's not going to ice block it. Does need to get a setup onto 1-2 dead though. Does need to get a setup onto him. Is going to go for evocation, get a bit extra mana right now. The more mana he has, the better he'll be at this duel. And it's going to be a long window for sure. With 1-2 dead and how much kiting there is, how much pillars there is, how much line of sight there is, this is going to be a little bit nutty. 1-2 dead is going to eat some arcane missiles as he's trying to get away. They actually do chase him and do a fair amount of damage. Going to roll up next to Sparta. Incap coming in. Sparta is not going to eat it though. Just going to get a root into 1-2 dead. Ring a piece to boop him out of the way, which is really, really good actually. Very well played. Does land the arcane missiles regardless though. Fist of Fury does proc out as a win, which is pretty good for 1-2 dead, but it's going to bail out of it. It is going to continue playing very defensively. Just going to back up. He's not out in the open with Sparta. He's going to back up, get some heals. Arcane missiles coming in for Sparta. He's juking out the Monkus. Arcane missiles coming in. And again, he's just going to blink around and play and ring around the Rosie. Sun coming down to Sparta. Is the 1-2 dead going to have any cooldowns available? Does get a Fist of Fury. Is doing a fair amount of damage. Is going to root out the monk down right now. Does he have Tiger's Lust? I think he doesn't have Tiger's Lust. Does he even roll Tiger's Lust? Maybe he decided to go for a bunch of Roses duel or something. Maybe that's exactly what he decided to go. Does he have Tiger's Lust? Because I don't think I've seen him use it ever. Spark can't even steal that either. It's just like a buff for... Actually, can it steal that buff? I think you can. Triple coming out for Spart. As Image is coming in for 1 to dead. Does have a secure into Spart, but he's going to bail out of it. Does get Tiger's Loss, though. I just saw him use Tiger's Loss. Whirling Dragon Punch is right next to Spart's head. Spinning Crane Kick. The Image is doing a fair amount of work, and that is going to be a karma right now on the Monk. Spart doesn't want to hit into the karma, but doesn't want to get slows. Arcane Missiles to fall into 1 to death for just a moment. Trying to coax this Monk out behind the pillar. Like, oh, you're so close, you could almost hit me, but he's going to be just out of reach. Dampen Harm coming in for the Monk. Spart is still going to be pelting him with Arcane Missiles. Monk is actually seen as a fairly low on health right now. Dampen Harm coming out with Wall. That's going to mal out of Sparta. Not going to give the Monk opportunity to heal. Does Ice Block it as Touch of Death was going to come out. Does get an in-cap onto Sparta. Sparta almost has him when he's grasped the Monk. Continuing to run, vivifies again and cast back to back to back. Sparta just needs to stay consistent in damage. He's going to get a smack of big damage. Big blink coming in right next to 1 to dead in his face. Just goes shh. Don't cast anymore. Arcane Missiles to finish him, and Spart gets locked out, but the last Arcane Missiles do leave his fingertips, and you can see kind of Stitches chilling in the back. He's like, oh, I don't want to be dueling Spart. Next up is going to be Gerlin, though. Is playing not Destruction, but actually Demonology. Gonna send all those demons at Spart. Does play this. Is this Succubus? Is the pet that he uses? Is he gonna use the Succubus pet? Bellord on the other side. Is he actually gonna use Succubus? Does he use Succubus to CC Spart for a moment? Pretty sure he should be using the Stun pet to get Spart. Does get a horror effect with the more pets up and running. Go into Spart if he wants to. Needs to get a lot of resources up and running though. Drain life coming out. Does get interrupted on it. And Spart is able to get a lot of cast though. Does Trinket. I think he wanted to Trinket that interrupt, but it's not gonna happen. Arcane Blast coming out, sending all those pets. I guess is he playing the haste build with the pets right now? Is that what he's doing? Is that why he's playing with the Succubus? So he can get that extra shadow damage, shadow flame damage or something? Does get a wall up and running. That's a very interesting playstyle. I think the Fel Lord is a bit more effective with all the melee damage and the stuns that it offers. We'll see if Gerlin can maybe get some kind of a massive lineup onto Spart. We'll see. Does use Drain Life. Is going to get interrupted on. The hand will go down coming out. Spart is going to have all this imps to attack. Does it sacrifice all the imps? So he is actually playing some kind of a shadow flame damage build, but Spart gets some big damage coming in. That's going to be a big horror effect from Spart. Maybe a Fear to Fall. And no, Drain Life is just coming out for Gerlin back to back to back. Shadow Fear around the corner. Does land onto Spart. Drain Life's coming out into a CC by the pet. Spart trick is a CC actually. Shadow Bolts are trying to come out. Does get himself a Demon Bolt up and running. I don't think this build works all that well. Demon might try to come out at the end, but Spart does take him out. That was an interesting play for Gurion. Very interesting play. But very weird at the same time. He gave it a chance, I guess is the best way to put it. Killagen is up next. Is he getting slowed already by Spart? I think he did slow. It looked like he was walking for a second. So I think Spart was thinking maybe he's walking right now. It's like, is he going to attack? Is he going to do something? Killagen does get a hit onto Spart though. Are they dueling or they're not dueling? I think Spart is still pretty confused. Looks like Killagen does get to roll into him. Does land a polymorph around the corner. Spart has all the opportunity to get a bunch of CC, bunch of damage onto Killagen. A bunch of a setup, mostly with Arcane Blast to generate the Arcane charges, so then his barrage is going to do more damage. Blast coming out. Killagen is going to dip down below. Arcane Must is chasing him down. Not too much damage though. Spart's actually going to get an interrupted to kill it. Doesn't want to let him get in cast. Killagen trying to go for a big old leg sweep, but Sparta's not going to let him. Elusive Mage is going to bail away from the Monkus. Killagen's in a bad spot right now. Vivify's coming down. Man, literally just gotta roll away from Spart. Look to your left. Don't blink. This mage will be right next to you any moment. Invest coming in. This mage is literally all up in Killagen's face right now. He's up in his face. He might as well brush his teeth while he's in there. Does get interrupted on Killagen's heel. Spart blinking around again over and over. Killagen just can't run away. He can't run. He can't hide really. More Arcane Missiles coming on to kill it again. All he can do is Vivify. Killer so far hasn't got an opportunity to even get offensive. All he's got is Vivifies over and over. Well, Spart, the rest random charges of just random big damage. Killer just got a big old port. Maybe a big reset is what he needed to come back into this duel. 90% dampening coming in. About 12 minutes or so into this one, boys. Let's go. Big Arcane Missile coming in. Spart does get interrupted onto Arcane. Killer is going to break out of the freeze. Polymorph coming out. No interrupt available. Does trick it out. Another Polymorph trying to come out. Doesn't come out. Another Polymorph trying to land. Does get a stun onto Spart. Spart does trick it out of it. Another Polymorph coming in. Ain't that touch of death. Ain't all that damage with the images. And it's going to get some Arcane Blast with a slow onto Killer. Again, blinking away. Killer's trying to move around though. Trying to stay mobile. Arcane Blast. Oh, blinded though. Blinded at the very, very end. Gonna go for a couple of Vivifies. That's all he's got for now. Spart is going to go for Instacast. Rehealing for a moment. inspiring me to play Arcane again despite the 4-button cookie cut build. Yeah, honestly for Arcane I think they could add a lot more buttons, man. There's so much playability and so much creativity could go with Arcane. You know, I mean, you're the master of reality itself, right? That could be really cool. But it's pretty straightforward, yeah, for now. Pretty straightforward. I mean, it's always been like that, hasn't it? It's gonna be Polymorph trying to come out for Spart, trying to get kicked on Arcane. Doesn't get kicked. Killagen does get all the images up and running, but he's just... I would be hilarious if all his images turned to sheep. You know what I mean? It would be hilarious if his images turn into whatever Killa is looking at right now. So if they turn to sheep with like all the different like monk hats and monk like brews and whatever it is. Spart does get to blink around Killa. Killa's not completely out of the fight though. He has still a bit of mobility, but he's out in the open with Spart. Does get a choice between running away and getting on Spart, and he continues to run. Spart actually blinks and to give Killagen a little bit line of sight, so maybe not exactly what he wanted to do. But Spart is going to continue healing as much as he can, getting procs for arcane missiles if he ever needs to, continuing to run. He does get hit with an incap for a moment, but Killa does break it immediately. That's going to be a lot more arcane missiles. Root coming out, but Killa does boop Spart next to him, trying to get a slow. That's going to be a silence to Spart. Finally gets to do some damage. Fist of Fury, trying to load as much damage as he can once he finally catches this mage. That's going to be an ice block. Spart is telling Killa, you know, my dude, cool off, my man. Cool off for a second. Killagen is still chasing after him, still doing as much as he can. Does get a go. No, what was a dragon kick? I don't know if he meant to go under or if he meant to run at Spart, but still got polymorph regardless. More arcane missiles to follow. Killagen's just watching his health deteriorate away every time arcane missiles do fly. Does get a silence. That's going to be touched to death by Killagen onto Sparticle. Killa's trying to land a Fist of Fury onto Spart. Spart is going to go for a freeze into Killa. And it's going to be more arcane barrages. Arcane missiles to come out. Killa's health is just not doing all that amazing. More Vivifies coming out. That's all he's really got. Mally to follow Spart is just trying to deny the healing for the monk. Temporal coming out for Spart so he can survive the damage that Killa finally gets to put out. Does some dampen harm as well as wall coming out. Still losing so much health with all his defenses up and running. Karma as a last ditch effort left. Spart is trying not to get any kind of damage onto Killa, trying not to get the karma healing going, but also trying not to get any polymorphs on him. Does interrupt Spart's evocation though. Spart gets to interrupt his heal. Big arcane missiles to follow, maybe aura missiles to chase. More missiles coming out. Spart's continue to run after kill him. And cap to lock Spart down for a moment. Does Killa have a stun? He does have a stun. Spart gets out of it immediately. All the images up and running. Needs a blink out of the situation. Killagen's health is still not doing that amazing. He is like trying to get as much value damage onto Sparticle. But Spart is just going to pump damage back to him. Counter pressure from it. Spart is now hanging out on the lower side of the pillar. Killagen has the high ground. Gonna drop down, get slowed up, and Vince coming out for Sparticle. Brain kick trying to come out for Killa. Does have a dragon kick to catch up to Spart. Freeze coming in as Fist of Fury about to connect. Does get a shield up and running again. Interrupt Killa on a heal. Does Spart have the big arcane missiles available? Does have a good charge of arcane missiles up and running. Is gonna hide behind that LOS a little bit. Does gonna be Ring of Peace in the back. I think Spart even blinked a little bit. I think that blink didn't even take him that far, but I could be wrong. Killa, with the barely amount of health that he has left, 42% dampening. Spart going to go for a first aid. Killa wants to interrupt it completely. Does have targets less up and running, not slowed quite yet. Arcane missile coming out for Spart as he gets a slow one to Killa. Another arcane missile set coming out. That's going to be poor for Killa. Does Spart have enough to chase? Actually finds an angle to send more arcane missiles up and running while available for Killa. Does have karma if he needs to. Does interrupt Killa onto a cast. Can Killa karma off of that interrupt? No, can apparently. So now we know that for sure. The monks, even if you kick them, they can still karma you. That is technically not a magical ability. That is a physical ability that does magic damage. So it's a little bit different. Does get a stun with a touch of death. Spart is going to take a lot of damage. Temporal coming out right now. Not a lot of health is going to get out of Temporal. Spart's health dropping down very low. Trying to get counter pressure back into Killa. Okay, missiles and barrage coming out. Barely any health left for Killa. Could go down, and Spart does meet him on the bottom side just to bury him alive. Up next is going to be either Nando. Looks like Nando's going up next with his little trike mount. I think he wants to give Spart an honor duel. Spart, you might as well go get some food. Spart is eating up right now. Nando is allowing it, man. Nando allows it. Beastmaster Hunter versus Arcane Mage. We are having one of the longer duels right now with 49% dampening. And Spart just having to chase after this monks, man. Chasing after them all day. Spart not wanting to give up on it. He's going to play out for the long game, man. It's not even Spart like having to prolong the games. These monks are trying to run around as fast as they can. You know what I mean? Nice another duel for the both of them. Spart is fully refreshed. Icebug coming out in about 45 seconds. Nando full cooldown. Spart even had some cooldowns. Offensive cooldowns coming in about 30 seconds too. Gonna be actually a pretty good set. Nando does go into camo. Spart is going to have explosions coming in. The pet does get caught out, and Nando does get put out. Does get a silence of Spark. Spark is going to trick it out of it, blink it away, trying to land a polymorph onto Nando's pet. Does land a poly. Nando does get to break out the pet with Enraged Regen, or Bestial Wrath, I guess. Spark is actually has Temporal Ruin right now. Is getting interrupted. This into a freezing trap right now, as Nando just going to force everything out of Spark, put him on ice, and get some damage rolling again. Getting the pet up and running right now. Spark is trying to blink around. Stun coming in by Nando. Ice Block coming in for Spark. That's his one big defense. So Spark doesn't have a lot to really work with right now. Malin to get a trader for both of them. Nando still has a fair amount of health. Big damage coming in for Spark though. Try to see if he can turn it around. Big cooldowns. Trying to see if he can land a Palmo. Does get interrupted. It looks like Spark does go down. Nando and his pet is a two-man tag team. The pet is doing damage at all times, and Nando is supporting the pet, which allows Nando all the opportunity to do all the damage. The pet is always there chasing after Nando. Nando having to CC the pet as well as CC Nando. So it's a little bit rough for the both of them, really. That's going to be boring. The second man on the team blue that even gets to play today at 60% dampening, man. But does have Bob, does have Bubble, does have the full setup. Gonna go for a big old bow with Nando. That's going to be a good set of duels. Nando, can he somehow recover? Is going to dip into camo. How much health does he get in camo? He has a fair amount, so you can sit there for a little bit, I guess. Bork might as well go looking for him, man. You might as well look for him, man. There's no reason to not to prolong these duels. Nando's just gonna have to play the playstyle of just trying to run away. Oh my god, look at this guy. Bork is so tall, he actually gets caught in the under area. That's a Tauren life, man. That's Tauren life right there. Honestly. Nando's still chilling. Bork to pick up the eye. Let's see Nando. He does, I think. No, he doesn't actually. I think he didn't quite couldn't tell it was Nando until you saw a shot. A trace around from him. Trick us out of the freezer trap a little bit early. Julian Event is coming down for Brack. Bob coming out too, just wants to end Nando right now, and Nando's getting all that range damage. Does get to dispel the Bob with his pet. This is Brock. Shield Avengers is down, does have the pedal beefed up and ready to go. Nando trying to get the slows up and on. Brock taking a lot of damage right now. Might as well hit the pet for a little bit for resource generation. Flashlight's trying to come out. Does Nando get to interrupt? It doesn't look like he does. Kill commands are continuing to come out. Brock is going to have a lot of damage back here. Actually, does the pet do a lot of damage? It looks like the pet is actually doing a fair chunk of damage, but definitely the pet does a lot more damage when Nando has LOS of the enemy. Nando's trying to hang out on one side. Brock is not going to attack him quite yet. Gonna continue hiding behind the LOS. Bubble coming down and taking big kill commando out of nowhere. Getting into that execute phase. Brock doesn't have a lot to work with. Dampen his way too high to get massive heals out of it. Might as well just try to go for a stun to Nando with wings. That's exactly what he's going to do. Last ditch effort. Try to see if maybe he can get a stun to Nando. Freezing trap coming in as he's about to execute. Lop his head off and he gets frozen in place. Nando is going to get himself some big range. Kill command is going to finish him off in just a bit. And Nando takes out a Palo. Up next is going to be Snitches. Maybe? No, it's going to be Vinci. Playing some Outlaw Rogue versus Beastmaster Hunt. This is going to be very interesting. Is going to give the honor duel the Ragnaros boys. It's the Ragnaros boys, man. Both of the Ragnaros boys is going to give the honor duel for the man. We'll see how well this works, man. We'll see how well this works. Player coming down for Nando as he dips into camo. Eventually does have eyes on the other side. So it looks like Nando might just hang out by that set of eyes right now. That's exactly what he's going to do. They're right next to each other. Sometimes I like watching these duels and seeing stealthies next to one another and just seeing just how close they are to one another. Nando, I think, almost saw him maybe because he just literally brushed up against his leg. I mean, she's hanging out by the eye. Oh, Nando's pet sniffed him out a little bit early. He's stuck coming onto Nando off the bat. He's getting slapped around with a fish right now. That's going to be a disarm onto Nando to follow. Freezing trap of this. Oh, man, look at that fish. He's like, oh, I can't believe he got frozen. I can't believe he done this. That's going to be Nando. Bestial Wrath coming out. There's going to be a Vanish coming in for a Vinci. Just so he can approach Nando. Stuck coming out. Chicken side of it immediately. Nando is now having to run away from the Vinci. Does get a parry up and run. He used to make sure to parry all the pet's attacks. The pet is hitting from the back. Mally to fall. Vinci is not going to get a lot of healing. Nando is actually going to hit with a Mally as well. Vinci needs to end him right now. Second pet joins the fight. And down he goes. Nando took him out very, very quickly. Very, very efficiently. Nando's just obliterating these guys one by one. Very well done. Who's up next? It's going to be Snitches or Unchanged Bull. I think I remember this guy. This guy has been in a couple of duels before. It's going to be Unchanged Bull. I don't think he's going to give Nando an auto duel. We are at 22 minutes, boys. We're now 80% dampening right now. I think Unchanged is going to get an open on to Nando. Yep, he is. Nando's going to get the pet up and running, attack, and used to get a heal up and running right now. 81% dampening. Freezing trap coming in. Trying to see if we can force a cooldown out of him. Is that going to be a trinket? No, he's just giving us a big old smile, boys. He's giving us a big old smile. Like, no, I got this. I need to trick this. I got this. Big leap onto Nando. Nando bailing out of there with a disengage. Actually, DC? No, yeah, Nando's lagging. Nando's lagging really hard. I was like, is he back? I think he's back. I think Nando's back. Lagged a little bit. I changed Bull. Is actually in a really bad spot. Is he getting a massacre by the pet? Chicken dog coming out right now. Trying to get a big old bite into Nando. Nando actually takes him out. Even though he got the opener. Even though with a lag. Unchanged Bull just took so much damage. And Nando at this point is going to get a freezing trap onto Snitches. Not going to go down without a fight. Look how eager he is. Nando is dotted up with a pet though. And it's another pet attacking him. That's not going to do a lot of work. Nando does have Turtle Shell though. Snitches has all the cooldowns. I don't think Nando can come back from this. Too far into dampening. Not enough healing available. And down he goes. Next is going to be on you. It's on you to finish him off. It's on you to finish him off. One you. Or on EU. On EU. He is on EU. Nah, you're on NA. What are you talking about? On EU, gonna go with big old meta. Big old meta coming out of Demonic. Snitches has all the damage reduction. Mally to follow onto Snitches. Not a lot of healing left. Has all the Lichborn. Chicken coming out onto on EU. Gonna go as much damage as the Snitches. This is where all these boys need to just get as much damage as one of the Blade Dance and does take out the Death Knight at the very end. Nando with 4 kills. Spar with 2 on EU. It was on him to win this one, and you brought it back home, boys. He brought it back. What's up, Corey? How you doing, my man? I'll be having a good one. How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? That's BM play? Yo, he played really well. BM got a few buffs, and now they're insanely good now. Now they're incredibly good. Absolutely incredibly good. Like, actually really fucking good. BFA US 135, 6, 136. Ali ready? Alrighty. Oh, sorry, lag attack. You're good, Nanda. You're good, my man. Yeah, you actually did really well too. You still messed up that Joey, dude. New map remastered before BGs for allied races. Such a matter of opinion. For what? BFA? What? GT, my man, I feel ya, but I feel like a lot of people that feel that way don't actually play the game. Like, on one hand, when you log in, like, let's just talk about like casual player of WoW versus hardcore. I just like my 2 cents, my 1 cent. Not even gonna give 2, dude. I didn't got that much time. Like, when you play Mythic Plus Keys, Mythic rating, high-end PvP, always trying to prove there's always someone for you to look forward to. But when you log in, and you kind of just fuck around the character and like, meh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I do keys, I do raids, I do PvP. There's a lot of shit to do when you think about it. There's a lot of shit to do. Is it fun? I'll be honest. Islands are not that fun. When it comes to like farming AP for your necklace, let's be honest. Islands are not that fun. Let's be honest. The whole AP Azeroth system, it's okay. I kind of like the customization, but definitely could do with better traits, more variety of traits, actual game-changing traits. And what they're doing with the necklace in 8.2 makes more sense because they're kind of applying the AP system of the AP weapons into the necklace. You get all your pieces of gear, but now you also have this like system of your necklace that goes just like the AP weapon. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of shit to do. Yeah, there's not everything perfect. There's a lot of shit to do. And if you ever like, one expansion over the other, is it as bad as WoD? Do we have patch 6.1? Anybody play WoD? Not a lot of you guys did, but I know some of you guys, because a lot of you guys started watching my videos and my streams back in WoD. Anybody remember WoD? Anybody remember patch 6.1? Is it 6.1? 7 was Legion, yes, so 6.1, where we got literally a selfie cam. Literally a selfie cam. Like, that was bad. Warlords. Like, people that raided in WoD, that's the only people that even liked it. People that raided. And if you enjoy PvP here and there. But, like, it was bad. I think all of us can agree it was pretty bad. Yeah, that was, like, no content. A patch for a selfie cam, you know what I mean? Well, Dachi Splashy, appreciate it, my man. Yeah, my man, at this point, I feel like it's a good idea to check out some other games, too. You know what I've been into? I think, if you've never played Skyrim, mod the shit out of it, Fallout, all that good jazz. Divinity Original Sin 2, if you really want a true RPG experience. You want to solve puzzles, you want to roll for initiative. Divinity Original Sin, the first one, or even just go into the second one. They're fun as absolute fuck. You got Apex Legends if you like FPSs. If you're 12, Fortnite is there for you. Hell, try fucking Minecraft, dude. Honestly, GTA RP, people play that nowadays. I don't know what else. MOBAs, nobody really plays them anymore. At that point, I feel like it's a good idea to maybe try a different game, you know what I mean? Skyrim on Switch, what the fuck? And Zelda on Switch? Zelda's pretty good. That's a quality game right there. Skyrim on Switch though, can you mod it? Because I feel like everybody on the mother played it, but a modded version would feel like a brand new game, you know what I mean? Ashen was kind of good. I'm not gonna say much about it. I have my own opinions on Ashen. But there's some people that call it the trash run. I didn't like it. Give another. I got you, boys. Got you. What do we say? There does Outlaw or Sass. Up to you, man. Up to you, my dude. Yeah, mod on your problem. Oh my god, dude. But still, it's fun when you're like on a plane ride. Play some Skyrim or whatever. So I'm talking about trash games. I'm ready whenever. Alrighty. This is what we are here for, boys. That's why I don't give my 2 cents as much anymore. Take care, man. GG, everybody. Got to eat. It's Particle. Thanks so much for popping by, man. Appreciate you, my dude. Is NA better than EU? Well, CEDU did win BlizzCon, so I don't know. I talk about just the duels themselves. We will have to have a day where we just bring the best of EU, the best of NA, find who's more fun to watch, who's more entertaining, but also who's a better player. Because it can be like fun to watch, one or the other. Because you can be a really good player, but like you play like all the cheesy strats and still win all the duels. You know what I mean? That could happen. Nick 5. Dota 2 is better though. I haven't played Dota, man. Never played Dota. I played League of Legends with a buddy of mine. I never could get into it, man. Just not my kind of game. What's the group finder? Group finder is PvP custom pre-made 5-4-1 duels, man. 5-4-1. Fortnite is better. Nobody plays MOBAs anymore. League of Legends is the most played game in the world. Sevilla, yes, by numbers it is, but it's a free game. Of course, people are gonna continue playing a free game. But when you see a lot, I don't know, man. When I see a lot of content creators for League of Legends say the game sucks and they're leaving it because the meta is lame, I don't think it's good for the game, man. I don't think it's good for the game. You know what I mean? When you have all-time favorites, all-time fashion players just leave League of Legends, the content creators talking about how it's a toxic successful and they're leaving. I don't know, man. To me, that's indicative of something. For some people it isn't. For me it is. So, I don't know. When your favorite content creators leave, it's not as fun anymore. You know what I mean? Switch. That's just me, though. You know, that's just me. Can't stop, won't stop. What's up, Peach? How's it going, fam? How's it going? Hots is the hardest moment change about buy. True. It's so hard they couldn't balance the it's so hard I couldn't get the esports right for it. Rest in peace. I'll get changing my mind. Shit. I talk about Power League. A little bit of League though. Alright, let's get back into the duels though, boys. Who gives a shit about League of Legends? It's all about the duels. Well, damn versus 1EU. On EU. Is it 1EU or on EU? I think it's on EU. Well, Dan opening up, getting all the big dots up and running. Bash coming in. He's going to get himself a heal up and running. Stun coming out. Check us out. Immediately gets a stun onto 1EU right now. All the bleeds are up and running. 1EU is going to try to recover in health. Going to get a bit of blur up available. Thorns are up and running onto the Feral. Going to get a meta in there. Is it long meta? It is the long meta. Doesn't want to hit into Thorns. Can't dispel him though. Can't purge him. Used to it. Now he's on a chase on the Feral. Stun coming out. I-beam to extend the Metaverse a little bit longer. Cats a little bit early. Blade Dance to fall in. Annihilant's going to be coming out. Match to fall into Voldan. Not a lot of ways he can really deal with this. Does try to get a shot him out. Restealth and then used to pop a wall. Second wall is available. Needs to get a heal up and running too. Second wall is available if he ever needs to. Wall coming out, heal coming in. Voldan still surviving by a little bit, but Oni just has so much pressure on him right now. So much damage. Back to back Annihilants. Blade Dance coming out. Oh, Voldan could be coming down any moment. Does get a trinket off the shortest stun in the world. Bash coming in. Is Voldan going to actually be able to get away? He's been taking pounding. He's been taking punishing right now this whole time. Hasn't had the chance to really play the game, but he's continuing to run. Gonna hit into an imprison, into another I-beam. The Metamorphosis is still running for on EU. Just the longest meta ever, if you count in the I-beam. The Storms are coming out. Maybe he can finally do some damage. Trying to get a big old bite onto on EU. Well, Dan does get hit with a stun on EU. Cannot purge those Thorns at all. Big bite coming out. And on EU does take him out. The big meta just pounded all that damage in. Zeiss is going up next. Trying to see if he can make Frost happen right now. Let's see how well it works today, boys. Let's see how well it works. What's up, Streamy? How you doing, my man? I'll be having a good one, my dear. What's up, fam? It's gonna be on EU. The pet. Oh, I got the blue pet, dude. I need to get myself one of those. They look beautiful. Ray of Frost coming in as he's frozen. Did it take no damage? On EU looked like he took no damage from that at all. I'm not really sure how that happened. He had a full ray of frost and everything. I guess he just blurred it. Maybe that was enough. I-beam coming out. Zeiss is actually going to ice block it a little bit early as he says the metamorphosis is coming out for ONEU. It's going to chill. ONEU won't have the big meta for a while though. Does have the demonic every time he needs it though. At least there's that to an advantage. He's going to charge in, trying to get a blade dance onto Zeiss. He's casting frostbolts while running. What is this? You never see mages use that kind of ability, but he's casting frostbolts while running. He is actually casting frostbolts. Does he have another one ready? Does he have another frostbolt he can maybe cast in? Looks like he has some kind of a buff right now. I forget what the ability name is, but he can actually cast frostbolts while running. Does that is that on the same place as? Oh, he does get to blink out of a stun though, so that's not shimmer at all. Mally coming out to Zeiss though in a bad position. Can't quite get all the cooldowns together with the frozen orb and everything on ONEU, and then Demon Hunter's just fully recovering health every time he gets demonic. Zeiss hasn't been able to put that much pressure on the DH for now. Can he follow up anything? Needs to probably get a polymer for him or something. Does get a root on him. I think he needs to get a polymer for him or something. Does get a bow. He's just, you know what? I'm done, man. I'm Dunsky. I think he accepted his fate. He's like, well played, my man. Well played. Frost is a little bit weird, man. I haven't seen a Frost mage ever do well in duels, but we'll see. What's up, Zucati? How you doing, my man? I hope you're having a good one. It's like 90% of DKs are trash. I don't like this odds. It's gonna be, wait, what's it gonna be? Werven versus ONEU. Is ONEU gonna just obliterate everybody? That's a DH. 2 people down. Next up is gonna be a warrior. As a demon hunter, I think he has a fairly decent chance against the warriors. Actually, with Purple Haze and Kachikan, when they dueled, yeah, the DH definitely had an advantage. Stun coming out, Wombo coming in. Mervin's just gonna have to take all this damage. I think it's because it's a mix of dot damage as well as magic damage which goes through armor. For Verven is going to be a little bit tough. He's going to go for Enrage Regen early, trying to get that healing up and running right now. Trick inside of it, trying to continue the healing rolling. Is getting ONEU lower and lower in health, does have him down to half. Is going to break out of the prison, continue to damage. ONEU is close to the execute range. Could drop darkness if he wants to. Reflectable for Verven in case ONEU tries to go for a stun. Fear coming in. This warrior has a chance, man. Got cooldowns up and running. Trinket ONEU available. Trinkets, and actually does get a stun to Warven. Does go for an I-beam. Sitting in darkness, getting a lot of health. Is going to get hit with a stun. Warven could go for a charge heal. Does land a charge heal. Could he get ONEU close enough in health? Mally to follow. Does slam ONEU. Not going to get a lot of healing. I-beam coming out, and it does burn through with an I-beam through this warrior. Who is next? It looks like it's going to be Cinderella playing a Feral Druid. ONEU should have eyes up and running. Does catch out Cinderella, doesn't let him get an open or blur coming out a little bit early. Is trying to bail the hell away from Cinderella right now. Thorns are up and running. Is Cinderella gonna take the damage from the up above? Yes, he looks like he is. Gonna go for a regrowth right now. Does have the perfect line of sight. ONEU needs to be aware. Does go for a blade dance a little bit early. Doesn't want to hit into those thorns too much. Is gonna get a stun. Wombo combo to Cinderella. I-beam to follow. Is that gonna be full metamorphosis? I think that was full meta right now. Looks like he used it a little. Oh, maybe? Did he? I guess he did. I guess he got meta back up and running really, really early. Maybe he had meta from the... I think he had meta from Urvan. I think that's where he got the meta from. Okay. That's going to be a little bit slightly longer duration of meta. He's trying to purge whatever buffs Cinderella has, but he's in a bad, bad place. Mallet to follow into Cinderella. Can you follow up anything of it? Cinderella does get a pre-wall up and run right now. ONEU does get a stun to Cinderella. No, it does have a trick available for you, so trick is out of it. I-beam to follow. Sage can get procced. ONEU is on a chase right now. He's on a prowl. Is going to get a leap over to Cinderella with a fell rush. Cinderella's health is very, very low. Does have blades on the Demon Hunter. Got the DH purge those thorns. I don't think he can. He's in a bad spot right now. Can't do much, and Cinderella does take him out with a bite. The Demon Hunter train is over. Who's up next? It's going to be either Congra. Maybe it's going to be Boomer hanging out on his mount. Maybe it's going to be Yuluz chilling. Yuluz is prepared, man. He's ready to go. He's ready. He's all blue and ready to go. Is it going to be maybe 1-2 dead? I guess Cinderella is given the opportunity to re-heal at least at first. I think it's still trying to figure out who's up first, who's next, who's whatever. Why is it Worgen Wars race for Death Knight? Oh, hey, there's another Worgen. I don't think it's that bad. At least in PvP, right? We're talking about PvP and PvE. I mean, if you want to... How's my thick boy? What's up, AJ? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. What's up first? It's going to be Congra up next. Versus Cinderella. Putting up only the bleeds up and running. Flame Shock up. Mally onto Congra. Lots of damage to Congra, actually. Getting Skull Bash right now. Wall coming out. Cinderella just had him in the grasp of his hands. That was an insane opener by Cinderella. Putting Congra in that better of a position. Does get a shortest stun in the world, so Congra can't quite get a heal. Does get the Earth Ellie to stun him. Bash him into Congra or after. Congra is not out of the fight quite yet. No wall available, though. Cinderella doesn't have a trinket for a while. If Conqueror can get a big setup, he might be in a good spot. Isn't Ghost Wolf? It just needs to take off the... might want to take off the thorns. As long as he doesn't melee into it, does get a big old bite up and running on him though. And that's it, man. You lose up next. Wow, Cinderella just obliterated Conqueror. Was that like the best bleed opener? Did everything crit for him or something? That was nutty. He didn't even have Incarn rolling, did he? I don't think he had Incarn. I don't think he had Incarn, but it's going to be you lose. Where's Cinderella up next? Gonna go for a big old bow to one another, and down they go to the other side of the pillar. Warrior versus Pharaoh. We'll see how well this works. I think Pharaoh does beat a Warrior. So maybe most of the matchups for Cinderella here is going to be really good. Dampen is rolling in though, 80%. You lose is going to try to whirlwind. If he just stood still for a moment, he would have whirlwinded at Cinderella. Cinderella gets to put up all the bleeds up and running. Bash coming in the opener. This is going to continue. Try to pump damage. Try to get into a big on rage. But that big bite is going to put him in a bad spot. Reflect coming out to Cinderella. Does have thorns up and running. Reflecting all those thorns. That was really bad for Cid. Took a lot of damage from those thorns. Fear coming out of Cinderella. Doesn't have a trinket. Does get a charge. Heal somehow without getting Cinderella out of a fear. You lose. How did you do that? That's going to be root down to separate those two. Cinderella is going to get a heal. Deep coming in by the Warrior though. Bear from for Cinderella. Trying to bear this damage. Popping back into cat from you lose. Is going to get hit into a full stun. Just streak it out of it. Big bite onto you lose though. Barely any health left. Cinderella's trying to end him. You lose. Can he get a healing? No! Enrage Regen got burned a little bit too early, I guess. And One to Dead is up next. Is he going to go for an honor duel? Is he just going to charge at Cinderella? That's a little bit rough, man. Pharaoh's absolutely disgusting, dude. Pharaoh knows how to fuck. If you got a good Pharaoh that knows what's up, you can obliterate damage, man. You can obliterate damage, honestly. Honestly. What you Pharaoh do want to make a Pharaoh? Honestly, dude, they're nutty. And it's funny because Pharaohs are not that great in like raids or dungeons, but they're really good in 1v1, particularly mono e mono. They can be pretty good in 2s too. And occasion 3s, at least what Cinderella tells us. One to dead is going to bail out of this. He says thorns. Big bite just hit him in the jugular. He's going to be feeling that one for weeks though. BFA coming out, trying to recover a little bit. Boomer's having us a little bit of a dance. Big old stun opener onto One to Dead. Going to take a lot of damage from those bleeds. Big bite coming out. No, going to get a simple stun. There's One to Dead. Touch of Death coming down. Is Cinderella going to have anything? Wall is available if he needs to. He'll coming up very, very soon. He's going to pre-wall this Touch of Death. No, I think he's just going to let it tick down. Karma coming in. Cinderella popping wall right now. Emergency healing. And it's going to be Vivifies with a root onto One to Dead. The Karma saved him. Karma literally saved him. Cinderella is going to go for a lot of regrows way back there. So there's One to Dead. Cinderella's actually going to go for food, man. Not going to waste that mana. That's incredible for him. This is One to Dead is going to continue healing as much as he can. 31% dampening. Trinket available for Cinderella. No walls available for Sin though. One to Dead. No trinket available for Sin. This is good. No incarnation for a while though. So One to Dead has a couple of defenses left yet. Still does have a couple of defenses for now. He's going to try to go for some big cooldowns. Fist of Fury will try to lock down Cinderella. Cinderella is going to bail out of there as Thorns are going to be attacking him. That's going to be One to Dead. Going to drop away back behind the pillar again. Retreating with the Ring of Peace. Vivifies are coming out for whatever energy he has left. And Cinderella reopens again with a little bit of Thorns for a moment. No Karma available. One to Dead does get a stun to Cinderella. He's trying to go for some big damage. Is Sin going to want to have to trinket this? Is that going to be Fist of Fury after this? If that's going to be Fist of Fury, that could be bad. Bashes One to Dead. Does get a Fist of Fury up and running. Cinderella's trying to bail out of there. Does get him a swallow heal. Safety trinket to follow. That's going to be One to Dead with barely health. Cinderella. Barely health actually does eliminate Cinderella at the very end. Does Fist of Fury. Cinderella just trinketed that stun. He might have been able to do something. Might have not taken as much damage as he should have. Andrew trickets out of that immediately. Doesn't want to eat that in cap at all. Barrel balls in play. Does try to get a grip onto One to Dead, but he does get a dragon kick away. Weird. Does dragon kick make you immune to grips or something? I don't think it does. I think he gripped then dragon kick, so he basically started moving. Oh, what? Oh, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it didn't go off. Maybe he didn't get to use it. Like the animation happened, but he didn't get to use it. Wandro just used the IBF a little bit early. Does get a pest up and stun up and running. One to Dead does have Karma. That's Army of the Dead. Andrew might as well pop into AMS, trying to bash through all this damage. It's going to be AMS damage you'll have to take. One to Dead does roll into a corner. Trying kicking around. Does have heals a little bit for longer. Andrew does get AMS a little bit early. What is this DK doing? Incap coming in on him right now. All those pests do explode. That's going to be One to Dead vivifying for as much as he can. Andrew just needs to finish him, man. That's a monk without any cooldowns left. All he has is a trinket. Does get a touch of death onto Andrew. And we're just up running. Fist of Fury getting parried in every corner. Zuwayne getting procced out too. Rolling Dragon Punch doesn't get to connect. Nadja just is trying to summon as many zombies as he can. He's maybe playing some kind of crazy zombie play. Does go down though. Not really sure what Andrew was trying to pull off there, but Cinderella 1 to you and 1 to dead. Got some of the best kills there in that game. That's pretty good, boys. That is pretty good. Corsair Dimadi. Woo! Alrighty, boys. Should we do one more or are we done? It's 7:34. Do we want to go until exactly 8 p.m. as I said for 3 fucking hours? We need one. We need one what? One that group. You got a group? Let's see if I cover group. You see with Ellen Dilly? And go until 8. Uno mas. I'm so late. Yo, you are late. We should have stopped streaming like 30 minutes ago for the normal schedule. 8 p.m. is bedtime. 8 p.m. Full. Oh, what do you guys think? Uno mas, uno horde. Versus Alliance. Or I guess whoever's ready first. That one pallet, what do you think? What's up, man? Yeah, they're pretty strong right now. One of them, but I'm lead. Okay, Seamark is lead. So I guess if Blazer can get a group together, let's start to look for variety, man. Look for variety. Look for variety. I want to see some like new names in there, man. I want to see 3 new people. If it takes us a little bit longer, I do want to see new people. If you guys want to join in for maybe like possibly the last one, maybe 2 more. For 5-1, y'all are more than welcome to join in. If you guys want to join in, go to Group Finder. Go to Dungeon Raids, Player vs. Player. Go to Pre-Made Group, Custom PvP, find a group, type in 5 on the keyboard. Enter. Get them in there. We got actually 2 groups for 5-1. We got Arcos. Monks not allowed. Oh my god. Monks not allowed. All the monks out of here. Alright, see if I got a group going. That doesn't matter. Boomy brings stick off, heals utility, and other kinds of AoE. That's what they brought you on plus. Boomies actually bring trees, which can take aggro off the tank. That's incredibly powerful when dealing with adds. Not really powerful with bosses because they don't really taunt off the boss, but with adds they can taunt off. So if you got a tank, let's say with necrotic, you know, you're taking necrotic damage, taking necrotic, you need to bail. Let's say you're not a mobile tank, like a bear druid or something, right? You pop trees, and you run away. The trees take the aggro for a bit, then you take it back. Trees are there for that. You are there for the off heal, soothe, typhoon, roots, beam silence on a group of enemies, which is very powerful. Incarnation burst damage on AoE or single target. It's all over the place. Let's do a playlist in your free time if you feel like Nightcore. I will raid. You post it on Discord? If you post it on Discord, then I'll be able to check it. Yeah. Send it. There it is. Why no monks? I don't know, dude. He said no monks. I forgot about the amazing trees too. Yeah, Boomies are great right now. Like if you look at Radar.io, you guys are talking about Radio. Yeah, they're one of the top DPS, range DPS in the game right now. Let me look at Radar.io. While we're getting groups together, let's talk with Radar.io. Got me all excited. All right, gonna pause that. Not watching any streams. YouTube, not watching streams. Is it top scores right now, right? The top scores. Oh, Red Pally apparently is really good for big AoE. Huh. They told to go 25. Nice. That's really good, actually. You deal with Prod Pally, Frostmage, Shadow Priest. That group has been pumping recently. I don't know how to do it. But if you look at like all the DPS, like range DPS, right? Boomkins are pretty good. That's all Mythic Plus. Let's do a 10 and up. 10 and up. Boomkins are pretty well brought. They're actually one of the highest, if not the highest. Let's go 15 and up. 15 and up. Boomies are still the top. Frostmages are brought a little bit more, but when you go 20 and up, Boomies are still there, man. There's still a good spread of Boomkins throughout the whole time. Frostmages just have insane amount of AoE if you do bring a caster, but Boomies do bring, if not crazy AoE all the time, they bring a lot of utility for the most part. Out of all the DPS though, try this. 15 and up. Boomies are still brought. Havoc Demon Hunters are brought a lot. So are Rogues. Let's do 20 and up. Boomies. Out of all the casters, like, there's Outlaw Rogues, it's Demon Hunters, and then it's like Frostmage, Boomy. That's like the top 5 though. Outlaw Rogue, Demon Hunter, Frostmage, Boomy. Who's the top sent from there? Is that a SAS Rogue? Oh my god. So much diversity in World of Warcraft, right, boys? Demonology Warlock, barely any Windwalkers, 4 enhanced boys, 43 Death Knights, more priests than anybody, 2 Survival Hunters and top score. What the fuck? No way. I want to see those 2 Survival Hunters. I want to see those 2 Survival Hunters. I want to see what they play, dude. No, I need to know. I need to know. Because I want to play Survival in AoE. I'm bad at it, though. Ready whenever. Nobody was queued, so we waited a few minutes just to look for some new people that came back. Alrighty. Seavark and Nick. 5. Here we go. Another one, boys. It's just a face on the right. Yeah. The Talanji. You believe in God? I believe in God Warrior. I believe also in an Arcane Mage God. I believe also in the Shadow Priest God. There's a lot of gods that I worship here, man. Chrysler, we got Catrican, we got Sparticle, we got Nando, we got Dead, we got Boomer. We got a lot of gods in here, man. Choose which one you want to worship. There's a lot of classes in the game. I believe in Dalaran, Benjamin. Just believe in me, dude. That's all you need. That's all you need. Survival's good AoE damage. Doesn't really. Every time I play Survival, I feel like I do no damage, man. Maybe in bursts, but I don't know what I'm doing half the time, man. I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. More than half the time. I have no idea how to do it. I do want to look them up, see what those 2 survival hunters are doing for higher, like 20 plus mythic keys. But it's funny how this Beastmaster hunter, no marksman, 2 survival, right? 2 survival. It's hilarious. Ah, boys, let's get another one going. Did I save that one? I hope I did. I'm going to save it. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. New. Bam. Let's go. Alrighty. Switch. These guys already got it going, but we got one today going out first on a team red. On the team red, also got one of you. They got Congra. They got Garion. Getting an opportunity to play DCL Demonology with the Succubus. That would be interesting. And then Boomer on the team blue. We got Avinci. We got Seavark playing some fire, I want to say. I doubt it's frost. Pretty sure it's fire. We got Nanda and his big old stag. Snitch is going out first versus the Monkus. We got a changeable. Snitches is going to be up versus 1 to dead. Going to get stunned up, and after that, going to get stunned onto 1 to dead. Going to shrink it out of it. Reverse it with a leg sweep as the army rolls in. 1 to dead is just going to bail out of that, though. The army's approaching. The pets are all beefed up, and he's just waiting out for the army of the dead. He's going to pour it again. Just continue to run as much as they can. Just juke Snitch's army of the dead out completely. Touches is coming down to Snitch's Fist of Fury coming in. Snitch has no way to respond to this. Does have Transfusion rolling for a moment just so he can get Death Strikes in there. Going to be a big old touch of death. No, actually, not as big as he thought it was going to be. Big old Death Strikes do keep him up and running and healing. More images coming in for 1 to dead. Getting rooted out. They're getting slowed out. They're just trying to get some resources rolling on 1 to dead. Does try to get Necrotics out, but Fist of Fury is going to lock him out. Does he have a stun? Stitches doesn't have a stun. The images are doing actually quite a bit of damage to him, pounding quite a bit. Looks like he doesn't roll Death Pact anymore. So I wonder what ability he decided to go for instead of Death Pact. Maybe he saw all those casters decided to go for more Magic Absorb on his AMS, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Because what else does Snitches get? I think it's I think the other was mobility, right? You get like the what's that Legion mobility that old Death Knights had? Sun coming out, Snitches trinkets out of it. Does have Lichborn if he ever needs to. Fist of Fury coming out, and looks like Snitches trying to reverse the damage into 1 to dead, but he's feeling the pressure. As soon as he felt like, oh, maybe he's trying to go for someone. Pet is getting beefed up. I'm bailing out of there, man. He's literally just gonna wait out until his pet is unbeefed, so Snitches doesn't have the full value of his damage. Very interesting play. The pets do get to kind of beef down a bit. Clock down for a moment. Fist of Fury coming out. Is that going to be a stun by Snitches? Is going to get a stun to 1 to dead. Is finally going to go for some damage. Going to get the Army of the Dead rolling as he has the resources stacked up. Karma coming in. Snitches is going to just AMS it. You're going to stack up Necrotics to the 1 to dead right now. Maybe a grip to follow. No. No grip available. Get hit with an incap. No way out of it. Fights are coming in for 1 to dead. Just trying to heal through the Necrotics right now. There's going to be big old boops around the corner. So just trying to find an angle. Getting booped by that Ring Piece over and over. That's such a good zoning ability for duels. Once it is continuing to run, continuing to re-heal. So just might just have to change up his strategy a little bit. Might have to be very careful with his stuns, with his grips, with his everything. Lichborn available for him, so the next time the monk wants to lock him down, he will have that. Sun coming out, Lichborning out of it right now. Might want to get as much value out of Lichborn, but that Fist of Fury, not even going to let him get any attacks out when running. Does get a stun, does force a trinket out to 1 to dead. It's not the worst for Snitches. Does force a trinket, so for 1 to dead, you're gonna need to be careful about not having a trinket. Next time Snitches gets a big setup with a stun to put him out in a bad location, he probably will have summon for it. Maybe summon to respond, maybe pre-walls it. But that's gonna be a thing he'll have to worry about later. Gonna get a touch of death, Fist of Fury out to Snitches right now. Snitches gonna take a bit of damage from a touch of death. Gonna go for healing right now, dropping down to fairly low health right now. No Death Strikes available, sprinting after the Monkus. The Monkus is gonna bail away. Ring Piece setting up. forces snitches to go the long way around. That is so unfortunate, especially for the Death Knight who doesn't have that much mobility in these duels. Fist of Fury to lock him out, doesn't even get an opportunity to hit him at all. He's going to go for some damage though. Transfusion coming out, and once it is going to bail away. Stun coming down. He's getting forced to take all that damage. This is going to be big. Transfusion does get out of it. Being an orc a little bit faster, does get an in-cap. Barely took that much damage from any of those attacks. Barely took that much damage. So for Snitches, there was a missed opportunity going on for Ancient Hysteria buff. Stun coming down on him. Does have a Lichborn available. Fits of Fury with images up right now for 1 to dead. Not doing too much damage to Snitches. That defensive is very powerful. Does get the Army of the Dead running. That is going to be a Karma. AMS coming down. 1 to dead is going to get a lot of healing. This is where Necrotic start to come in. This is where 1 to dead actually decided, you know what? I'm going to get Necrotic out. I'm just going to chill for a bit. Just Dragon Kick it to the other side of the pillar. Well, Snitches using the Maledict. That's actually a good way of going about it. Just kind of is going to land that Necrotic out onto 1 to dead. Not going to let him heal regardless from that Karma. Or at least going to suppress a lot of that healing. So you can see where Snitch's health is at and 1 to dead is at. Trinket out of that Incap. Is he going to pay for that Trinket out of the Incap? I guess he said, you know what? I want to get the pressure rolling. Does get a slow. 1 to dead. Doesn't have any mobility right now. No port available for a bit. Let's say the Dragon Kick right now rolls. He can't do much about it. Mr. Fury does get stunned on it. This is where Snitches finally gets to unload some damage. Finally gets to get a couple of death strikes. Does he have a grip maybe? No, doesn't have a grip. If he had a grip right there, that would have put 1 to dead in such a bad position. Does have mobility so he can continue running. 1 to dead is going to use mobility, ring a piece as much as he can, zoning out the Death Knight. Actually going to use, you know what he just used? Death's Advance in order to not get booped around in that ring of peace, even if he's in combat. That is very well played. Does have Lichborn up and running as a defensive. Touch of Death is going to come out as his Lichborn fades away. Snitch is going to die right now to 1 to dead. Is popping wall right now. Snitch is going to go down. The Touch of Death does drop very, very low. Does get kicked down up the side of the head. And 1 to dead taking out Snitches. Not getting any stitches today. That's going to be some stitches for 1 to dead though. Oh, both of these guys Trinket right now. What does 1 to dead get a concoction out of Boomer? Does get a concoction out of Boomer, doesn't he? He's so good at concoction out of Boomer. Does it work now? Does it not bug Boomer anymore? The Boomer, if it's not bugged, I need to do some 2s. That concoction is basically a rogue Hellstone, man. I could play with a lot of DPS classes with a Hellstone, man. That's going to be fun. 1 to dead is going to get rooted out in the open. Boomfights are coming out. Unchangeable is trying to get himself a lineup. Spin and Crane Kick is coming out. That's going to be a big old walk. Is it trying to get another one of those from Boomer? No, actually just tried to zone it out. Does get a Skull Bash through the Ring of Peace. 1 to dead doesn't have a lot to work with. Does have a Karma. Oh, that's going to be Thorns coming out for Unchangeable too. Lots of Thorns coming out. Karma in, but that's actually going to be... I thought 1 to dead would just hit into the Karma actually, or hit into the Thorns to get the damage back into Unchangeable. That'd be a lot of healing, but I guess he decided, you know what, I'm going to pop the Karma and play very defensively. The Unchangeable does get to come out. Gonna go for regrowth right now. So is 1 to dead. They continue to heal, trying to see if they can get a lineup of one another. No trinket available for either one. That's going to be a nice route onto 1 to dead as he tries to land a Fist of Fury, but chasing after the Feral regardless. The Feral is going to go for a War Stomp right now, actually locking out 1 to dead for just a moment during that Whirling Dragon Punch. Needs to go for some massive heals, 12% dampening. No! How did he get turned around like that? Was that a Fist of Fury? I don't even know what that was. That's going to be 1 to the bailing back. And Nando is just rolling in, dude. Look at him. I'm rolling in, boys. I'm rolling in. Rolling in. Wait, does Boomer give everybody concoctions? Did he do it? Does it work again? I need to know. Boomer, let me know in chat. Does it work again? If it works, that's nutty. Should we allow it? I guess we could allow it. Dan is gonna beef up his pet right now. It looked like Berserker's Rage. It looked like Bestial Wrath. Only one class that should be allowed to run Rogues and Viz and the Mage plus Warlock plus BM. Boss we're at a list ban self heals. Oh yeah, let's ban everything, boys. He said it leaves 2 seconds after the trade, so he has to use it instantly. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's right. Okay, so we got Boomer basically playing the water boy here for this team. Just trades and then removes the 2 seconds. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. You know what? I will allow it, because as long as he doesn't like run, I guess you can get one between intermissions or whatever. I think it'd be fine. Oh, come on, stop teabagging him like that. You know he's just gonna get at you for this later. He doesn't know each other. He's just gonna get at you about it. You guys gonna sit there and chat, calling each other 1K and shit. Get out of here with that. Oh my god, these fucking two. These two. Nando might as well get in there, man. I think Yeah, he's gonna get in there, gonna get a slow onto one dead, gonna roll in there right now. A-cap coming out onto Nando. Offensive Fury to follow, freezing trap to stop it. He's so confused, like, where'd he go? Where'd it go? Nando's gonna get pet all beefed up and running, could go for a stun. No, the pet is not gonna be able to catch one dead just yet. Gonna be able to get some damage in there. He's gonna use the pet to build up some resources off of. BFA coming out. Nando needs to get that pet all beefed up with auto attacks though, but one to dead is gonna line it the whole time. The monk does get to come out, does get to approach, does get a stun to Nando. Fist of Fear coming out, but he's tricking us out of it. Is going to get slows to one to dead. It's going to be a Tiger's Lust coming out. Does get a freezing trap. It's going to be tricking Nando. Does force out a trick it out of the monk. Does get a land of stun. That's going to be port for the monk because Nando does have an angle on it for a moment. The pet is over there doing some damage, just biting his heels. 26% dampening. Nando does get hit with an in-cap into a root. One to dead is trying to get set up. Fist of Fury coming out. Nando is going to be able to get a lot of damage with his pet right now. His pet is going for Bestial Breath. That's going to be a big old karma right now. Does Nando have a freezing trap? Does he have a freezing trap though? That is the question. Going to get a heal going. Defensive rolling to follow. Just trying to survive the karma right now. Freezing trap. Nando doesn't have a lot of heals. Doesn't have the pet heal available. The midgets are attacking him for a moment though. He does need to get a full reset if he can. Can he go for a camo? The Simage is not going to let him. He's going to get a slow onto the Monkus right now. Ring of Peace coming out for the Monk. Is going to boop the pet out of the way. Is going to get a turtle shell coming out. That pet getting booped out, man. That's unlucky. That's AI, man. That's AI doing AI things. Stun coming onto Nando off of the turtle shell into whirling dragon punch. Does Nando go down right now into a spinning crane kick and down he goes. One to dead, taking another one out. All this after is Vinci and Seavark. Who's up next? Is it going to be... Oh, just going to trade him real quick. He's going to let him pop so he can get a heal. Water boy. Keep eating not to dead, all this stuff. Vinci's coming out. He's like, yo, come on, come out of here, right? Nope, no honor duel. I guess technically an honor duel. Technically an honor duel. They have everything. Alright, Vinci, can you take out one to dead? Assassination Rogue versus a Windwalker Monk. Opening up with a kidney right now. He's gonna go for big damage, just barfing on him right now. Just barfing on him. I think he did try to go for an Invenom. Not really sure if he connected. Did a fair amount of damage. Does he roll deadly poison or does he roll wound poison? The monk should be dispelling it if he does see wound poison or deadly, just to take away from Vinci ability to get any energy regen off it. That's why Vinci is trying to bail out of it, just trying to use throw knife at him just to get the slows. Striker coming out of the rogue right now as he gets hit with a touch of death. Doesn't want to take too much damage. Might want to vanish this touch of death towards the end of it, just so he doesn't have to worry about it. Does he? No, doesn't. Does put himself in a bad situation. Is going to land a result around the Monkus. Could go for a sap on him. There is dots on a one to dead. 38% dampening is putting him in a bad spot. Kidney coming down onto one to dead. Gets out of it. Fist of Fear to follow. Does have a karma if he needs to. Blind coming in. If eventually can get a full setup stun again onto one to dead with some saps with a big vendetta and one shot him, he could absolutely obliterate him. He actually could do so much damage with the vendetta. Literally open up with a vendetta. Actually, should you open up with a vendetta? If he has a vendetta that does damage over time, I don't know if you would want to do that. I'm gonna break him out of the sap. Cheap shot coming out, getting all the dots up and running. Vendetta coming in, and that's gonna be a karma. Can you cloak a shadow? Shoot a cloak. That's gonna be a big old evasion. That's gonna do a little bit of damage to one to dead. That's gonna be a bit of karma healing, but not too much. A-cap coming onto the rogue. Does break out of it. That's going to be some damage for one to dead. Fist of Fury coming out. Shadow Step. Kidney Shot coming down. Does he get the big damage? Needs to end him right now. Mally to follow. One to dead is not going to get any healing. Trying to end this rogue right now. The shortest stun ever. And it's going to be very close. Cheap Shot coming out. Does take out the rogue at the very end. Seamark is getting in and just going to blast him in the face. Not going to give him the opportunity. It's like, you had your turn. You had your chance. You had every opportunity. You did what you could. Just going to jump and dance in his body. You know, he's like, you know what? You played well. You played well, but not anymore. At least there's going to be some variety. So not just the monk will get to play. You got to disqualify for teabagging? Oh yeah, let's make more rules like that. That sounds like a lot of good rules for 5-5 to 1. Boomer's going to come in as an outlaw. Seavark is going to pop into an invis. Going to get sapped out. Then not going to... Yeah, he would have... There's a low chance that he would be able to find the rogue anyway. Cheap shot coming in for Boomer. Going to get roll the bones up and running into a stun. Doesn't get the best buff for damage, but he's okay for now. He's doing just fine. Just to get himself a bit of a reroll. Mally to fall off the Seawork. Does interrupt him, I think, onto fire. Ring of Frost coming out. Dusty freeze Boomer. Vanish coming in for Boomer, though. Cheap shotting Seavark. That's going to be some more damage by the Outlaw. Trying to land a polymorph. Doesn't land it. Cloak shot is coming out. It's going to be a cloak that continues to just keep Boomer alive and well. Breath coming in. Poly to follow. Tricket available. Trickets it immediately. That's going to be Seavark into an ice block. Boomer's just not even giving him a chance right now, man. There's going to be another polymorph. Does land, though. Greater Pirate trying to come out for Seavark. Is Boomer gonna have anything for this? Does land a blind. Check it out of a gouge to follow. As Seavark has a lot of cooldowns. Boomer actually took so much damage from Seavark. That's gonna be a full stun. No way out of it. And down the mage goes. That was a good setup, boys. That was a good setup. Good setup. That was so much damage out of Seavark, though. That mage damage just popping off. Good duels for 1-2 dead. He did pretty good, man. He did pretty good. Blaze did pretty good. Oh. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. It is 7:54. I think it is time to call it here. I have 6 minutes. There's no fucking way you guys are gonna be like, yeah, you have 6 minutes left. Let's get on a duel. We can get one going. It'll be very quick and easy. There's no fucking way, man. I did it, chat. I did it. This is what I get for missing Friday. Putting EU getting longer, not fair. EU had 3 hours. EU had 3 hours. Are you kidding me? I've been streaming for 3 hours. I can do 2, dude. I'm not enough juice here, man. Scammed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, boys. It wasn't even my fault that I didn't stream Friday, dude. I was fucking tired, man. Do you want to have tired Dalaran do some EU duels? Oh my god, dude. Scammed. Oh my god, you guys are insane. Absolutely insane. Seavark, me and you will do some 2v2 fire mage stuff. You know what? We'll just do some 2v2 fire mage stuff, alright? Oh my god. Loves you confirmed. You can't fucking. Oh my god, catch it. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh my god. Chad. He was number 1. We got Alliance group. I know you guys got Alliance group. We start a cluster bomb trade for AoE and go pheromone bombs so you can double stack your bombs for big AoE backs and make sure to carve once a bomb cities on you. So you need to get traits in order to do big AoE matrix. I'm just looking at the damage with that trait for single target. I just feel like I'm losing too much single target damage. Or is it worth? What do you think? What do you think, man? Is it worth? Does Survivor have to play the trait in order to do the big damage? Because if it does, dude, I'll get a set going for just for Mythic Pluses, man. If Survivor does big damage, man, to pop off. Russia is his country. Not anymore, boys. I'm a big old USA. I'm a big old cool cheering, dude. Whereas is my country. What are you talking about? Gonna shit in the lock. Oh, me? Yeah, for you forsake your country. Yeah, I might just try it, man. I might have some trades to work with. I might just get a bunch of cluster bomb trades so I can do more AoE damage. Because I'm full single target, man. So maybe that is my fault for not going with bit of cleave. Because I want to get enough damage where I can do decent single target, but also pretty good AoE. I think I need better trinkets or something, though. I need more practice in survival. There's like one spec that I'm having a very hard time with, honestly. And any class can beat it. Any class, it depends on the player. People are just too salty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, Quidrat, stop saying stuff to get timed out. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. What are you doing, man? One of the 5-5 starting, man. No way you're asking me one of the starting. We've been streaming it for 3 hours. World of Clemla. We've been streaming this for 3 hours. Wait, why are we timing out mod? Wait, why are we timing out mod? Wait, why do we time out mods? No, we don't do that. No, we don't. No sponsor. We don't time out sponsors. We don't do that. No. I can't untime you out. That's the problem. I can't like untime. Untime. Seavark. I can't do that. Yeah, yeah, it's not. I literally can't do anything about it. Yeah, I can't really do anything. I can't untime him. The YouTube chat doesn't have enough functionality to like unban untime. I have to go to like the weird. I have to go to like channels and go to like hidden channels, ban channels, whatever the block channels, whatever the fuck, and go through that. But timeout, I can't like do it. No, we don't time out sponsors. That failed, Dalaran. Dude, I tried, man. I tried. I wanted to see if it would work. You know what I mean? I don't know that stuff. We don't time out sponsors though. Let's not do that, man. Let's not do that. He's gotta support me and shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Message deleted. Most hard out. No. Damn. Alrighty, gang. Teamwork. Sorry, got timed out, man. Teamwork. Sorry, got timed out, man. EU got sold out. What do you mean sold out? Sell out. Don't ban the sponsors. Yeah, don't ban the sponsors, please. It doesn't make things too easy for people. No, they just don't have enough quality of things like Twitch. They just don't have enough quality of life things like Twitch. I'm gonna put these away, by the way, before any messages start putting up on stream. Yeah, let's not do that. Everybody's heated and shit. Let's just calm down, everybody. Let's just calm down. What, Blazer 2? Busy message deleted? That's not message deleted. They're just fucking around, dude. They're fucking around. That's fucking around, man. Hold on, hold on. Look. My message, guys, come on. Hold on. Wait, Peach Gold. That's your. Oh, wait, Peach Gold got message deleted? What the fuck? Let me try something. Oh shit, boys, you're getting banned everywhere. Everybody's getting fucking banned. Message deleted everywhere, man. Oh, what's about all the boys? We keep the cute women in chats and give them all the power. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, dude. That sounds like a great idea. Mod and be message deleted. Oh god. Woo. It's like pay to win. No, I don't want to make it feel like it. They didn't get a timeout and mod timeout sponsors like pay to win. Well, sponsors is so sponsors can spam. The sponsors want to like spam emotes or whatever, like a mod that hangs out. They're like, yeah, I feel like spamming an emote, even if you have the privilege, is like, it's like ruining everyone's chat experience. So we're gonna time you out for now. But for me, I think like certain spam for mods, like emote spam or certain word spam, like they support me, man. That's like monthly contribution support. So that's like a bonus, you know what I mean? I don't have a lot of bonuses for sponsors. Everybody who becomes a member. So that's the least I can do, man. Re-message deleted. Should we get a bad hardcore? Oh shit, boys, I got banned too. What the fuck? I'm getting banned. Calm down. No one's getting banned. Do no more duel? Nah, we'll probably call it here, boys. Oh, look at the time. It's 8 PM. We stream for 3 hours. The same time as EU. Everybody's sick. But if it's rude, it's been toxic, you should be able to get timed out. Well, if somebody's being like absolutely like, well, Ray, I mean, I think that's kind of like, it's not absolute. It's kind of implied. You know what I mean? One of the 5-5 start. Now listen, no. We just did 3 hours of 5-5s. Was yesterday's 3 hours of 5-5. So many motherfucking duels. I even tried to join one of these, but you guys were like, you know what, Dally ain't gonna join. We're gonna make our own groups. That feels so good. We're getting snapped, boys. Everybody getting snapped. No. One more. No, I'm tired, man. I gotta get something to eat, dude. I gotta get something. 24-hour stream. Let's go. That sounds like a great idea, Peach. That sounds like a great idea. Is that like a 7 1 time? One more. It's 8 PM one time. Oh my god. It's always 7 PM somewhere, boys. Asking the same thing Seavark asked. I don't even know what Seavark asked, man. One last one I got here, right? Guess who's back, Seavark. Welcome back, man. Yeah, let's not time out sponsors, man. Let's not time out members, dudes. Let's not time out members, you know? If somebody goes to the link down below and sponsors the stream to show the support of the stream, I wish I very, very much appreciate, man. Very, very much appreciate. Because I play video games, to be honest. Like, that's the least I can do is just let you guys do your own thing, man. You know what I mean? Check Whispers in Discord or check Whispers in game? Alright, let's see Whispers, man. Let's see him. Yeah. I feel ya. I feel you. 24-hour stream suck it. It should be 72-hour. No! You can't eat. What the fuck? Dude, it's gonna be like local man in USA starved to death because the stream kept him hostage. Wouldn't let him eat. You guys are keeping me hostage here, man. At least you don't keep me in the basement chained to a wall. Although I would like that. That's my king. Don't king shame me. Been a mod in so many streams of FML? Right, you have been. You were mod for here for a while. And then you kind of dipped for a bit. If you chill here long enough, I'm no problem, you know, giving you a mod again. I don't know, because I know you're in the EU, because I don't know if you like what's your availability to hang out on streams, to moderate, do all that good chat, you know, all the good jazz. I don't know what's your availability. I don't remember you popping in Christmas, so I guess maybe it was like a holiday thing, IRL thing, you know, it had a break and whatever. Yeah, in game is that what getting timed out? Check Christmas in game, is it what getting timed out? Wait, you wrote something to somebody in game or something? Oh, whisper in game. I'll need to think about it, Seawork. Yeah, I'll need to think about it, man. Because there's been a lot of like, yeah. I think I'll look into that stuff, man. It's 1 a.m. It is 1 a.m. Oh, chat, it's 1 a.m. I've been streaming for longer than 3 hours because I started at 5 and it's 1 a.m. somewhere in the world, so I've been going for a while. That was a kicking bastard, damn. you get a drink, of course, in 72 hours. Yeah, but tell 21, no, that'd be hard to do, man. Too hard to do. Stream 4 hours and 1 minute. Wait, 3 hours and 1 minute on EU? That's good enough, man. Good enough for me. EU's. Dude, the message deleted is fucking funny, honestly. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. If this is a meme, dude, I'd be happy about it. If this becomes a meme on the channel, I'd be happy. There we go. That's just funny, dude. Too funny. 21, 30 versus 30, 30. Dude, a tournament with 1v1s actually would be fucking cool. Like a full tournament with like brackets and shit. I'd be down, dude. I'd fucking host that with other people. That'd be cool as fuck. That'd be cool as fuck. Although the last tourney had like money on the line, so I feel like I would need to give money to people now. I feel like that's like the bar is there now or whatever, but I would love to do a tourney just for like the fucking the blaze and glory, you know what I mean? This new meme, boys, bread and pizza meme is dead. Poor bread and meme, poor bread pizza meme, man. We'll bring him back though, because I'm big cool cheering. I quit going to stream because I had a lot of stuff IRL. That's fair enough. Although turning most of the streams again. Sounds good, Ray. Sounds good. Do shout outs as rewards. A shout out to like their channel, their Tumblr, their Twitter. Just be like, call it out. I get to say whatever the fuck they want me to say on Twitter, maybe. Or some shit. As long as I don't get banned. Skirting the line is fine. Don't get banned. There's like 10 people can do a 1v10 and get an in-game gear or something. In-game gear? I don't really know what in-game gear I'll be able to give. Yeah, I don't know what in-game gear I'll be able to give. Shout out MySpace. Shout out to all the 84-year-olds that still use MySpace. Actually, isn't MySpace like for hipsters nowadays? I would think it would be, just because it's so fucking dead. Frogmount reward. Oh, wait. I actually could. Wait, I could. They make like a level 110 on my server, and I'll buy the frog and they give it to them and they use it and it's an account bound, but it only will be on US. On EU, however, somebody would have to provide that. If somebody has like a money bank on EU, would be like willing to facilitate, that'd be dope as fuck. Because I don't have any gold on EU. Unless I buy a bunch of, because I could buy a bunch of tokens though. So I could do like that, you know, what is it, 100k gold per token? That's like 60 bucks for a frog though. You know, it's better than $2,000 though. As a prize, it's better than 2,000 bucks. You know what I mean? But then again, someone can say that the frog anyone can get, and I'm like, shit. Someone's like, I can just go buy a frog right now. I'll be like, damn it. You just spice it up, you know what I mean? What is my MySpace account? The Penguin of Doom. Take B-Tag Whispers again? Let me quick. See real quick. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. I saw a little bit of that. I didn't quite see exactly what happened, but I guess this was about Seavark. Yeah, don't worry about it, my dude. I'll look into it. Hey, Dal, I got my transmog for my shiny boy in the Discord. Your shiny boy? What do you mean, shiny boy? Oh, shit! Look at that guy! Look at that motherfucker. What the hell? Oh, my God. Look at this boy! Oh, my God. He looks so happy. Look at his little smile, dude. He's smiling shit. Look at Mog. Is that the Tyrannical Tabard? Is that the Tyrannical PvP Tabard? Much did you PvP back in the Tyrannical days or some shit? Is that Tyrannical? I want to say it's Tyrannical. Oh my god, you got the DK shoulders or the DK lookalike shoulders. You got the blade. Oh my god, dude, that looks so good. I think I need some shoes, but like maybe some boots don't work. Like this part works, but the bottom probably doesn't. You did? Oh my fucking god, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, that looks awesome, man. That looks great. It fits through color-wise. The blue eyes, or like the hazel eyes, the hazel sword, the hazel on the DK belt, the hazel shoulders. That looks so good, dude. I think the color of this metal and the bone might clash a little bit, but maybe like this color going into the belt, kind of like it completes it. You know, I need to take a look at it more than one angle, but that looks good. You almost look like a Death Knight, dude. You look like a Death Knight with them eyes and shit. That looks awesome. Looks awesome. This for my Hero of the Horde title. Damn, dude. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Mount Transmog use real money. The stupid people get more stuff in game. Mount Transmog, why use real money? Is stupid people get more out of stuff in game. True, true. Anyway, boys, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for coming by, man. We had a good chat. We had a good stream. We had a good stream sesh, everybody. And don't be telling everybody that I was like, you know what? Dow didn't stream all 3 hours. He streamed for 2 hours, 52 minutes, and 59 minutes and 98th of a second, or some shit. Don't be doing that to me. Let's do my playlist and your free time center from DM. Sounds good, Ray. Sounds good. I got glorious stealing it. Does give us an extra EU day. Give AU an extra day. What do you mean? Give AU an extra day on a Wednesday? I didn't know if I'd be able to do duels on EU, so I tried, man. I was like, hey. Oh my god. Let me get back to my regular schedule. Don't force this stuff on me, man. What if I want to do something tomorrow? What not duels? Maybe I want to just do some PvP, man. Tomorrow's Monday, dude. I gotta get my conquest caps done. You know what I mean? He is the favorite child in the family. Oh my god. Chat, I get to hang out with you guys sometimes off stream. I get to do Mythic Plus keys with you. I get to do Batagons with you. I can't do that with you. With you at most, I get to watch them duel. Maybe do some questing. That's about it. Come on. Is the only child. Oh my god. Alright, boys. Good stream. Tomorrow, we'll figure what we're doing tomorrow. It's a Monday. We'll find something to do. Today was a good Sunday, though. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the videos on the channel and whatnot. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Seriously. Thank you guys. That was a good set of duels. That was a long-ass stream, man, but I'm feeling good. Not even that tired. I'm feeling good. I got a headache here and all, but that's probably because I'm hungry. You guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next. I'm starting to burp up because I'm hungry. You ever do that? When your stomach suddenly start burping? I do that all the fucking time. You guys have a good one. Thanks so much for coming. I'll see you on the next stream tomorrow. Same time, usual. Peace.